Yo, welcome back to more Fate Hollow Ataraxia. Last part, I'm gonna make it like a 0.5, so I gotta mess with the numbers here a little bit, but basically, the audio, for some reason, actually, I think I know what it was, I'm not entirely sure, but I had no idea that the last episode I recorded didn't capture the audio. Apparently, the scoreboard sound was present in Ilia's castle, like, really faintly, which is really weird. I think what it was is I was recording at the same time as rendering. Normally that doesn't mess with it, right? Because I've done that before. But not only was it I recording while rendering, what I was rendering I guess was like a little too long, or like, I don't know. I learned something about the limit of my PC, I guess, and yeah, so I apologize for that. I know, like, with no sound, without the music, without the voice acting, especially when I sit and wait for the voice acting, that's kind of tough to watch. So, either look in the comments or in the description, because I probably will just include that part in the description of this or the comment of this. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't know how I'm going to fix that part, but look for that. Either way, let me recap what happened last time. It wasn't too much. Basically, at the very end, we had the Shinji porn scene that he forced upon Shiro into his room. You know, Shiro just hid it there, and Rin and Saber were in there digging for it, looking for things, and they found that. Assumed it was his taste. Like, oh, there's no blondes in here, Saber. And Saber's like, what? Shiro catches them, and at the end, it's like, phew, they didn't find my real secret. And I'm like, wait, what is Shiro hiding in there? We'll probably never know. We also had some stuff with Sella and Lacerit. They came to the school looking for a box lunch because they were curious about it. It seemed like they were going to get one for Ilia, but they ended up just having it for themselves, as we found out. And Ilia was pissed about that later. We had an exclamation scene where we kind of spent time with Ilia. She caught us at school. She was like tailing us and hiding behind us, and we spent some time with her. And I thought it was interesting that was an exclamation mark scene, because technically nothing like main storyline happened, but that made me think, like, I wonder if it means that we're gonna get help from Ilia and Berserker. Since Ku's not gonna help us with Bazet, he's made that completely clear. Maybe it's with her. I also heard that there was this temple scene that popped up with an exclamation point, and I was like, okay, I won't do that for a while, because I think it's to do with Kaden, and it might lock me out, but apparently it won't do that, so I'll probably check that out once that comes up. As far as anything else, I think that was the main stuff. I unlocked this thing called Eclipse in the main menu, or I noticed it for the first time. Was that what that thing was called in Tsukihime as well? After I finished it, Eclipse? Either way, apparently it's like R18 stuff. R18 scenes. Like, it's not spoilers or anything, or nothing I shouldn't see yet. But besides the scene with Himuro, they're R18, so I guess I shouldn't check those out. Not in this video anyway. Maybe we'll do a secret video where I just cringe at it or something. I don't know. Either way, yeah, that's pretty much it. And we unlocked a couple more Emmas. So if you want to skip seeing the part in the description or in the comments to the 0.5 episode from last time where I lost the audio, I pretty much just told you what you missed, but you can check that out if you just like listening to my voice, I guess. But yeah, we're just gonna continue on. Other than that, we didn't make anything major happen, thankfully. And as far as I know, the audio's working. I even made this recording louder. I made sure it was even louder. God damn it, we're listening to this, so let's go to school. We got Rin here, so I do remember this. Oh, and one other thing that happened in the 0.5 part last time. We started what seems like we're gonna be able to have the date with Sakura at Waku Waku, so we set that up. It didn't happen yet, thankfully, and we had like an unrelated scene after that where, you know, Sakura chest jokes and Rin and Saber feeling inadequate or whatever, but yeah, so that's probably gonna happen either in this part or whenever, and apparently those trigger at like the entrance of the Emiya house. I thought I had another part of it, like it was multi-parted, but we'll keep an eye out for that when we get there. So yeah, there's still time before class begins. I'll go visit that archery club. The archery club. As if there was any other. I've worried for a while now about Sakura, wondering whether the awkwardness she had when she first became captain has diminished at all. Right as I arrive at the entrance to the dojo, someone else walks up. There's no mistaking the impressive, uniformed, what is my brain doing? Figure and those twin tails. I'm too worked up. I'm too worked up. I'm still a little upset about last part, not gonna lie. But it's all good. Wait, what? New legend. Wait, is she gonna join? Behind the jokes, it seems she's looking out for Sakura in her own unique way. You'd never see her out and about so early if that weren't the case, true. The other club members already packed up and left, so only Sakura and Mitsuzuri are inside. The two of them seem to be in the midst of a conversation. Saying that, Tosuka wastes no time making her way inside. It must have been quite a while since she last showed up at the archery range. Should I let her take the lead today? We all sit down in the observer's area. Sakura's shoulders look a little tense from the strain. It may just be a part of the pose she always assumes while at school, but Tosuka seems to be brimming with confidence. I knew it was a good idea to bring her along. Feeling relieved, I'm suddenly drawn aside. Seeming all confident, I beckon her towards the corner. It feels completely unnatural for me, but just this once. Yeah, she has, or I thought. Though I do remember, yeah, there was they were trying to figure out a way to like strengthen unity and morale. Like she's pretty good where she's at now. She's gotten so much better, but it's great to see her shine. But as far as that unity and morale, especially I think for the festival they mentioned something special they could do for that. They hadn't figured that out yet, so but I guess overall still, even I can't help but feel pain saying this, but we can't just leave it be. After gazing at me bemusedly for a moment, Tosuka. Oh.
きついな。でも遠坂だって立場は同じじゃないか。第一、直接手を貸すわけにはいかないのわかるだろ？
そうね、部長だものね。だったら私にいい考えがあるわ。頼りない弟子と妹のために一肌脱いであげるから任せなさい。
I nod vaguely and we return to where the other two are.
そういう時は同じ釜の飯を食う仲になればいいのよ。
And so she says it.
同じ釜ですか？そうよ。合同遠足でも焼肉大会でも合宿でも何でもして
Sleepover training.
同じ食卓を囲めば団結心は湧くものよ。
おお、いいアイデアじゃないか、遠坂。
That is a good idea. It's a pretty sudden proposal, but she got the point across. It's like the situation at my house. We've got quite a crowd living there, but if we didn't eat dinner all together, we wouldn't feel as close to each other as we do.
そうなると
Oh,
合宿がいいんじゃない？教練の時期じゃないか、そろそろさ。
I see a panther.
あ、そうですね。合宿ですか。
ああ、行くんなら俺も手伝う。遠坂もだろ。
Shouldn't the one to make the suggestion be the first to act on it? It was her idea, so shouldn't it be only natural for Tosca to join in? Don't give me that weird look.
合宿に私が？
なんだ、エミヤが行くって言ってるのにあんたは来ないのか？部外者の参加も歓迎するぞ。
あ、遠坂先輩も来てくれるとありがたいです。
The vote is 3 against 1 in favor of Tosca's participation. Unfortunately, the person we're dealing with isn't someone who tends to be influenced by something as petty as majority rule, ararage, or the prevailing opinion.
ハイキング&焼肉大会とかなら喜んで付き合うつもりだったんだけど。
そんな楽しげな集いにわざわざ部外者を呼ぶわけないだろ。
何よ、まったく。
The way they all moved.
私が肉だけに釣られると思われるのは尺じゃない。付き合ってあげるわよ、か。
Prepared for what? Although she continues hurling harsh words at Mitsuzuri, Tosaka doesn't seem reluctant to join. Now Sakura's beaming as well. And with that, all those assembled confirmed their participation. Mitsuzuri nods in approval.
うん。だったら、あそこでやるか。
The usual.
そうですね。お寺で。
At the temple.
合宿って竜道寺でするの？
Ryudoji. Whoops, looks like we're out of time for today. The last chime just rang. The archery range is a long way off from the school building where the chime sounded from. We need to hurry back. It's too bad that there won't be a field trip or a yakiniku party, but a special training camp isn't a bad idea at all.
ちょっと、それは聞いてないわよ。
はいはい、参加は決定。今さら撤回なんてみっともないこと言わないの、遠坂。そうと決まれば、あとは生徒会に話を通すだけだね。日曜日、部活が終わったら竜道のところに乗り込むか。
ほらほら、さくらも遠坂も急がないと遅刻だぞ。はい、
先輩。
Okay. Problem resolved. As per Reen's suggestion, the subject of a camp has come up. Let's obtain permission for a training camp somewhere. From, the temple, I guess. If we see our boy there. We could go see Reen again. Or go after school. Well, more Reen's always good. Always. What should I do for lunch? It's been a long time since I went to the cafeteria, and I suppose I could have that B-set meal where everything in it tastes like meat, but no, I'm not that hungry. I do wonder if that camp is good for the archery range storyline and for Sakura, I guess, to become more of a leader. And having Reen there is great too. But yeah, the fact that it's like a major flag is cool. And we'll see. I guess I'll decide after I find someone to eat with first. Oh, there's Tosaka. Hey, it's lunchtime already. She's still the same as I saw her in the morning, staggering through the halls barely awake. Quite unbecoming of our school's #1 honor student. Wait, something about her is off.
どうした、遠坂。
Having a rough day.
あら、エミヤ君。
You fixed your hair very quick. When she hears my voice, Tosaka is back to her usual self again. Her in-school act of false modesty is the same as ever, but there's definitely something not quite right.
すごい顔で歩いてたけど、大丈夫か？
すごい顔って女の子相手に容赦ないわね、シロも。私がどうかしたって？
I always think comments like that are funny. Hey, you look like garbage today. Are you good? Well, it's pretty clear how bad her condition is, but I can't say that. Unless Toscarine changes back to her usual impeccable self. What was wrong earlier?
いや、ならいいけど。昼飯どうするんだ？
Curry?
屋上で食べようかなって思ってたところ。そういうあなたは戦略あるの？
ない。じゃあ一緒に食べよう。ちょっと俺の分を買ってくるからまた後で。
Classic. Thus agreed we part ways. I go to the cafeteria to buy sandwiches and bread, and 2 cups of tea for me and Tosaka. It'll cool soon and she'll start complaining. Trying my best not to keep her waiting, I hurry up. Wait, what the fuck? Going up the stairs, Tosaka looks dizzy again. I wonder what she was doing all night. Wait, what the fuck? Before my very eyes, Tosaka collapses, like a toy that had its batteries yanked out. I rush up to her. She had fallen just as she reached the top of the stairs.
大丈夫かトサカ
That's really concerning. This isn't like her. I really should have told her to go have some rest instead. As I lift up her body, I notice she has a fever. Uh-oh. She doesn't seem to be conscious. I can't let her just lie here. I should carry her to the infirmary.
ごめんトサカ
I apologize as I lift her up. I can feel the strength draining from her body, but even as she goes slack, she remains surprisingly light in my arms. As she opens her eyes, she whispers.
バカそんな風にしなくても
Even like this, Sunderin.
強がってる場合か気分悪くないか
うん少し
If you're collapsing, yeah, let's take you to a fucking doctor. She's lying limp in my arms, or nurse. I'm worried about the glances I'm getting, but if I don't get Tosaka to the infirmary quickly, her condition might worsen.
シロ
Oh. After leaving Tosaka at the infirmary, I wait outside in the corridor. In my hand, I hold our uneaten lunches, yeah. Until I know how she's doing, I can't go on eating it calmly. Our tea has gone cold too, of course.
Oh.
Our tea has gone cold, I'm wondering why
いやトサカもう
cut out
大丈
of
夫な
bed
のか
at all. It's Reen's song. Although the color hasn't completely returned to her face, she's walking more steadily now, and it doesn't look like she's in danger of falling over again.
シロまだお昼は食べてないの
トサカを待ってたからな
じゃあ行きましょうか
And with that, she starts walking away. Tosaka had been in the infirmary for no more than 10 minutes. Isn't she overdoing it? Is it really alright for her to be walking around like this? Keeping my voice down, I call out to her.
きついのなら今度はおぶってくぞ
Aww.
そこまでシロの手を煩わせられないわよ
Shiro's a good ass friend, and obviously it's cute because they are like into each other, but he's a great friend.
こっちこっち
We go to a corner of the roof where we're unlikely to be spotted by other students. Coming this far out must mean that she doesn't want anyone to overhear our discussion.
トサカイギリス帰りで風邪ひいたのか旅行帰りだと気が緩んで帰ったら途端に体調を崩すことがあるだろ
All those
だから
crumpets.
それじゃないかと
No reply. I sit beside her and nibble at some bread. Without any conversation, it feels really uncomfortable. Oh yeah, there's the drink I bought.
これ冷めてるからありがたさは半分以下だろうけど
ありがとう
She thanks me meekly. She's been so listless ever since I ran into her earlier. The lack of her usual vigor is making me feel awkward too. What the hell happened to her?
さっきは迷惑かけたわねエミヤくん
んねあれぐらいトサカが無事ならそれでいいさ
In fact, it's rare to get the chance to hold Tosaka like that. A good side benefit.
確かにエミヤくんの言う通り冬木の土地に戻ってきて気が緩んだのかもね朝は平気だと思ってたんだけどまた具合悪くなってきて
Tosaka touches her arm. For her arm to hurt to the point of her collapsing, it could only be a serious fracture. But if you think of what else is in her arm, the cause becomes clear.
魔術刻印なのか
Oh, the crest? I don't know if you heard, but my phone started ringing, and my ringtone is the UBW MEA remix. Hold on, I have to decline this call. It's my mom. I feel so bad. Oh god, I need to text her. I think she's calling to let me know that she's made it where she's going. Okay. See if she replies. This is certainly something that should not be discussed in a loud voice. She looks around for a moment before nodding. A magus' inheritance is a crystallized mystery. In other words, lifetime achievements by the previous magi, transformed into a circuit and inherited by the descendants, the magic crest. Makes sense? I don't have one, but Tosca's is in the form of an ancestral mark engraved on her arm.
これ簡単に言うと遠坂家のご先祖様を私の腕に移植してるみたいなものだから。
ゾッとしない話だな。
That sounds cool as fuck, Shiro. I don't know what you mean. Tosca's metaphor is in bad taste, but she gets the meaning across. In other words, it's like the Magi ancestors carving their tenacity into the body of their children. This isn't a convenient tool, but rather something that reeks of a curse or grudge. That's true. Yeah. It's quite a burden. It's a weight, for sure.
子供の頃からいろいろ鳴らしているんだけど、周期が合わなくなるとね。
Yeah, I was thinking, like, could it be the crest? But I was like, why would it be causing her to collapse, like, at this point? But yeah, I guess even still this happens. Shit.
あの場にシローがいて助かったわ。まあ、お姫様抱っこで連れて行かれるとは思ってもいなかったけど。
Bridal style.
他に方法なかったんだから仕方ないだろう。
ああ、嫌がってるんじゃないのよ。あなたって見かけによらず大胆だなってぼーっとしながら思ったりしただけね。
Listening to Tosca speak, I smile wryly. Even considering it was done on the spur of the moment, it was still pretty bold of me. After all, I did carry off Tosca Rin, the school's #1 honor student. I'm more worried about what they're going to say about her than me. Nevertheless, as we're talking, the mood is getting brighter.
だいぶ元気になったな。飯食ったからか？
That was almost an Oshino quote.
そうかも。ってわけじゃなくて、少し休んで集中すれば刻印は抑制できるわよ。
Okay.
普段通りになるまで
Got it.
もうちょっと時間がかかりそうだけど。
That's good. Her expression seems better than before, and her appetite seems to have returned as well. With the little time that is left of lunch break, Tosca talks to me as she wraps her lunchbox.
仮できちゃったわね。
なんでさ、こっちこそ借りを作ってばっかりだからな。これでようやく一つ総裁だろ。
Oh.
おとなしくお返しの一つくらいさせなさい。いつあなたに作ったんだかわからない菓子の総裁にされても面白くないわよ。
What she said just now was so very Tosca-like that I find myself unable to suppress a grin. It seems like she really is back to normal.
よしよし、わかった。じゃあ今度デートするとか。
Hey, let's go. I'm feeling so relaxed that it just slips out before I can stop myself. Dude, Shiro and Hollow Ataraxia is just completely honest.
いいわよ。いつにする？
は？
I love how casual they are. I don't believe it. She nodded with no hesitation at all. What a fool is man to grasp hopelessly at stars beyond his reach.
そうね。
But you caught
シ
something.
ントに遊びに行くっていうのはいいわね。お買い物もたくさんあるし。
The order of this is funny after the Waku Waku thing, but
いや、その、いいのか遠坂。
だってシローが行きたいんでしょ？私とデートに。
You're right, but it's impossible for me to answer this. Should I have asked for something much more difficult to fulfill? But I don't want to get caught up in the moment here and end up saying something weird that wrecks the mood.
じゃあ決まりね。
Smart.
週末に遊びに行きましょう。
了解。あ、セイバーには言わなくていいよな。
I love how that's what it was, where he's like, should I have asked for something much more difficult to fulfill? Oh my god. Don't
連
tell
れてきても
Saber.
構わないけど。
Of course you don't. That's Baber. Heh, she laughs, as though implying that I'd be far too cowardly to go on a date with a girl without backup. Which isn't the case at all, of course. I was only trying to show I was prepared to go along with it, if that's what Tosca wanted.
もちろん正々堂々1対1を希望する。
わかってるわ。私も望むところよ。
It's starting to feel more like we're discussing an impending duel than a date. Since a date with Tosca is serious business, it won't do to make careless mistakes.
よれか。
そうね。そろそろ。さっきのあれ、誰か見てたらなんて言われるのやら。
大阪は仕方ないだろう。むしろ 抱えてた俺の方が大変な目に遭う。
Especially from Issei. Though if I say that it was emergency first aid, I'm sure he'll understand.
そうね。
It's technically what it
じゃ
was.
あその分もデートでしっかり埋め合わせするってことで楽しみにしててね、エミヤくん。
I love Hollow Ataraxia. Made a promise to go on a date with Rin. A new scene has appeared in the special collection. It can be chosen at the entrance on a holiday morning. This looks like Waku Waku. Well, I'd be down to do it again, but looks like we're going shopping in Shinto actually, so let's see. Part-time job is another exclamation. Let's see. I mean, well, I mean, this should be fine, right? Stay for overtime. Good work. Alright, let's stay for overtime. Let's see what this is. It's gonna give me the new option. I might as well do that first. Today's task: go out to buy some supplies. The list that I just got from the boss contains some wood, nails, a hammer, wood glue, red paint, blue paint, and to finish it all off, 2 nameplates. I check it over one more time, but sure enough, Copenhagen, my place of employment, is still a liquor store. I'm sure the actual way to say it is Copenhagen. Something. Nice cats. Wait. Didn't we see this cat in the Ilias Castle thing? Is this where the cat's from? Or is this itself another reference? Anyway. So, is this the first time seeing the girl that we work with? We've heard her before, like I remember hearing her voice in Stay Night and her being referenced, but we probably saw her in today's menu. I don't know. Neko-san, the treasurer, is in the daily goods corner. Ah, the treasurer, got it. A saw in one hand and a cleaver in the other, a very cool, pale homicidal maniac dual-wielding style. Yes, the biggest cool.
今行きます。行きますから、ブンブン両手を振り回さないでくださいね。
Can't let your guard down inside the store. Never know where the next dead end might be waiting for you. Oh, Shiro. Oh. She almost looks like Rin. She reminds me. She could be like Rin's sister. Older sister.
私尖り物扱い慣れてるけど、こういう長いのは経験なくてさ。
用途によりますけど、猫さん、今日の買い出しって何が目的なんですか？
私に聞かれてもな。うちのが何考えて生きてんのかわかるはずないしね。エミヤンもうちのに悩みとか野望があるように思えないでしょ。私もヒルアンドンだけど、うちのは単に何も考えてない気がしない？
いいじゃないですか。それが親父さんのいいところだと思ってます。まだ子供だった俺をスッカーンと雇ってくれたのは店長だけだったし。
あ
あ、それな。うん。
Child labor.
うちのにしちゃいい選択。そっか。広いもんに関しちゃ実績があるんだ。
Indeed, nods Neko-san while examining the saw blade. I mean, you know, he's a teenager. Of course, he can work wherever. In a liquor store is a bit funny, but you know. But eventually, her already narrow eyes narrow even further.
あ、でも血は繋がってるんよ。
Oh, she's got.
ちゃんと。私、学生時代に何度も確かめたから。
I literally thought they were doing a thing here.
兄弟なのと同じぐらい明白。
She's got like the Brock eyes right now. Your sister-in-law. I don't really understand the comparison, but I kind of get what she's trying to say. In essence, she wants to say that it's like a parent having no other choice but to take care of their child.
よし、こっちに決めた。ナタは包丁で代用できるけど、ノコギリはピン物だし。エミヤンはどう思う？このノコ、値段相応かな？
値段相応ではありますけど、今回の用途には合ってないです。武骨ですけど、そっちの両刃の方がいいです。それなら親父さんでも1日で終わります。
何？君、うちのが何したがってるかわかるの？
それとなく今回雇用したのは猫さんの天敵ですね。
Your rival. Best if I keep to the back of the shop, though. Hanging around the shop unoccupied can be scary. Better pray the big game hunting season hasn't started. That's my boss.
私の天敵ってこれ以上酒増やしてどうするつもりなんだろう。そういえば日本酒を増やせって変な抗議文があったっけ。
Was there?
日本酒はな美味しすぎて太刀打ちできないからな。充実されると困るのよね。
I want to drink sake so bad. It sounds so good. Don't let this inconsistent manner of speech overwhelm you. It seems the style suits Neko-san rather well, actually. That's the Copenhagen family. Blood is thicker than water.
で、そっちはどう？釘だけじゃなくてネジもあった方がいいとか言ってたけど。
はい、ちょっと予算オーバーだけど一通り。これですけど。
何よそれ、立派すぎるじゃない。ネジなんてドライバー1本あればいいんじゃないの？
ダメです。どうせ必要になるんですから一式揃えておきましょう。工具は無駄になりませんから。
Shiro's the right guy for this job.
そうなの？何でも妖精の君が言うならそうなんだ。じゃあいいや。足りない分は私が出しとく。
When it comes to various odd jobs, the word of Emiyashiro seems to have gained a lot of credibility. I don't recall doing any carpentry work around the shop, but according to the boss, that aura stuck anyway.
領収書お願いします。そっちのはコペンハーゲン、そっちの工具はホタル塚で。
Kaching, and Neko-san is done at the register. Otaruzuka is her family name. The proper spelling of Neko is unclear. She wouldn't tell me when I asked. Since she just signs with Otaruzuka, it remains a mystery. Alright, her name is Neko-san, and she has the cat on her thing, but wait, is that... I'm still wondering if that's where it comes from the Copenhagen thing here. Or if that cat is from somewhere else. I guess it's from here. We pile up the bags onto her truck. Originally, this truck was bought to transport alcohol, so carrying plywood and timber isn't a problem either.
お疲れさん。今日はもう上がっていいよ。ついでだし、エミヤンチまで送っていこう。
どうもです。橋を越えたあたりまでいいですか？夕飯の買い出しに商店街に寄っていかなきゃ。
そうなん？夕食ごちそうしようと思ってたんだけど、予定があるんじゃ仕方ないか。
Mamiya.
君は大家族のお母さんだからね。
その言い方は語弊がありますけど、お気持ちだけいただいておきます。で、晩飯って言ってもどうせ北村茶屋でしょ？
お見通しか。でもここ最近の北村茶屋はバカにできないよ。味が上がって値段が下がってサービスが悪くなって変な階段がつきまとってるんよ。
The service got bad, and a weird ghost story.
変な階段？猫さん、何ですかそれ？
私も詳しくは知らない。古見が聞いてきた話でさ、
At midnight.
0時過ぎにすっごい美人の姉ちゃんがやってくるらしいのよ。一人しかいないのにメニュー2人分頼んで気がつくと平らげてるんだって。
For two, then eats it all by herself.
で、お会計をもらった店員がふと顔を上げると、そこには誰もいないんだとか。
へえ。怖いんだか怖くないんだかわからない話ですね。
We might know them.
なんでよ。
だって美人なんでしょ？なら眼福じゃないですか。別にたたるわけでもないんだし、
It's very
お
polite.
金払ってから消えるのも礼儀正しいっていうか。
She's beautiful, she pays. Yeah, it's really not a problem, I guess.
私はたたる幽霊よりお金を払う幽霊のが怖いな。幽霊ってのはいつもぼんやりしてるだけやん。なら怖くもなんともないけど、お金を払うってことは手を出せるってことで、つまりは 直接殴り合えるってことで、打ちどころが悪いと死んでしまうのです。
It is pretty freaky.
そういうのはもう幽霊じゃないからな。まあいいけど、その姉ちゃんがのんべえでなければ。
Alright, I see. I guess that's one way of looking at it. Ghosts can't be seen by humans in the first place. They're invisible, so it doesn't matter if they're polite or not. But if one is actually following human rules, the situation changes. It's not a ghost anymore. It's a human being that can bring harm to the living. For example, a strange woman wandering around at night.
ねえ猫さん、その幽霊を見たっていう店員に会えな。
I didn't even consider Bazet. What?
あれ、誰かと思えば男と白？
Oh boy. Well, so much for finding out about who to ask.
男と白だ。どうしたのよ、こんなところで。まだアルバイトの時間でしょ。コペンハーゲンはもっと奥、工場地帯に臨む僻地のはずよ。藤村、あんた私との約束忘れてる。え？やだな。この前の借金ならちゃんと返したじゃない。忘れてることなんて。って、あ、そっか。いきなりなんで忘れてた。ごめんごめん。まあいいけどって、いつもの調子で見逃してよ。
Like always, what did you do?
そんなんで流せるか。だいたいね、あんたがおかしなこと言い出すからこんな約束になったんでしょうが。
Oh?
エミヤンはまだ知らないんだから。え？嘘。シロまだ知らないの？もう5年も顔合わせてるのに？うわー、信じられないな。つうか、私もよく黙ってたな。そりゃエミヤンがあんたの弟分だって知ったのは1年前だからね。あんただってエミヤンがうちで働いてるって知ったのは1年前でしょ？ね、エミヤン。
Has Shiro been working for 5 years? Or is that just since they... I forgot it was 5 years. Okay, that's even more screwed up about working for this liquor store for that long. How the hell? It's even iffy. Him now is like a 17-year-old, but... It's super iffy, but it's like... Also, adopted brother is a funny way to, like, see Fujimura. I know she, like, essentially became his guardian, but... Yeah. Anyway.
そうだよ。藤姉が酒買ってこいなんて言い出してさ、普通の店じゃ売ってくれないから泣く泣く自転車でコペンハーゲンまで行ってきたら、なんで猫んとこまで行ってんのよって。
Why would she make him go buy sake if stores normally wouldn't sell it to him? The hell, Fujimura?
おー、そうだったそうだった。私そのまま猫んとこに行ったんだっけ。市内背負ってね。私は文系だったってのに、冬木の虎に勝ち込みされるとは思わなかったわ。感謝しなさいよ、藤村。エミヤンが止めてくれなかったら、あんたも私もシャバにはいられなかったんだから。
Hey. That is, whichever would have been the murderer, and whichever one stuck in a wall, or ended up on a hospital bed while the other is in a grave. To protect a certain someone's reputation, I won't mention how the roles were about to get assigned. However, from that day on, anything less than absolute obedience to Neko-san was out of the question.
あれは猫が全面的に悪いでしょう。実は4年前から働いてたって聞いたとき、真剣持ち出せばよかったって後悔したんだから。
Dude, that's ridiculous. 5 years he's worked there. What the hell?
シロもシロよ。なんだってよりにもよってお酒屋さんなわけ？コペンハーゲンって言ったら夜は居酒屋にもなるじゃない？あそこホムラハラの OG のたまり場。
Pretty messed up.
集う目標の巣って知ってたでしょうに。
知らないよ。第一、お客さんたち
First
み
of
んな
all,
ま
the
ともです。
classy drunks, okay?
ホムラハラの OG で危険物なのは藤姉だけだ。
Wow.
お、よく言ったエミヤン。
Wow.
それでこそコペンハーゲンの未来を担う期待の星よ。よしよし。卒業したらうちに就職しに来なさい。
Bartender
私好
Shiro.
みの超バーテンダーにしてあげましょう。
I want art of Archer being a bartender now.
Eh?
I feel a quick tug on my left hand. He can still wear his black shirt and black pants. It's perfect.
バカ言わないでよ男。そんなの担任兼保護者として認めませんからね。シローはちゃんと進学するんだから。そんな裏街道まっしぐらなかっこいい生き方はさせません。
Oh yeah, we did have a talk about that in an earlier part, what Shiro would do after school.
Eh?
That was a sweet part. Now my right hand gets tugged.
あんたも学習能力ないね、藤村。エミヤンが進学して何になるってのさ。こういうのは学歴なんてすぐ無駄にするってわからないの？あんたがいい例でしょ。あんたが。
Wow.
それはこっちのセリフよ、バカ男。うちで一番頭良かったのにバイト中毒で何もかも
Damn.
ろくでなし。
Wow. Wow.
私たちはさ、みんな男に憧れてたのに面倒だからやめますってなんて簡単に自主退学しやがって。そして最後に私の机に粉塵爆弾しか
And you put a dust bomb in my desk. Alright, I'm on Fujimura's side. At that point, the dust bomb, that's crossing the line. But yo, she went so hard. You wasted everything. You addict. You hopeless bum. We admired you. And you fucking quit. Did they just do this line twice? Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Oh my god. Oh boy. Like, even if that's true about her, you don't gotta say that out loud, Fujimura. That's cutting deep. Daniel, come to judgment. This is a public place. Please, STOP.
屋敷に仕掛けなかっただけでも感謝なさい。だいたいあんたが変な発音で私の名前を全国ネットで流してから私の青春は男っ気がなくなったのよ。
What the fuck does this mean? Spreading my name with a weird pronunciation all over the nets. Wait, is this a meta thing? Oh my god.
なんでよ、男って名前素敵でいいじゃない。
男。
なのに人前じゃ猫って呼べなんて約束させてさ、私の名前と取り替える
Wow. She's okay. She referred to her as otoko, but it means a man. That means a man.
お断りですね。あなたの名前と取り替えるぐらいなら
Rico.
三丁目のガイさんと取り替えた方がマシですよだ。
It seems like something tangentially related to like 4chan or whatever the fuck, but ouch. Fujina is, well, I'd say she's about to lose it. It's the first time I've seen Neko-san this excited. I see, she really was well taught in liberal arts. What the fuck is going on? Danger, danger, danger. Do the two of them realize that at this rate, it'll be the three of us leaving this cruel world behind?
さすがにビール瓶運びとダンベルで10代を過ごした女ね。参考書に鉛が入ってたってのは本当だったのかしら。根も葉もない噂は全部あなただったんですね。私の腕力は子供の頃からお店の手伝いをしてたからだって藤村だけには教えたのに。
What are we watching right now? What snapped? It's like a standoff between a cat and a tiger. Caught between two wild beasts, both of my shoulders come out with a tragic pop. Oh. Did they just fucking dislocate his shoulders? Ah. I've grown accustomed to pain, but having both limbs extracted simultaneously sends me into shock. My consciousness starts to fade. Are you fucking kidding me?
あれ？シロ、なんで手が伸びてるの？ゴム？なんか変な果物食べた？
Did she just make a fucking One Piece reference? I've never even seen that show, but I know what she's referencing. Oh my god. This fucking visual novel. Why did they do that? They did the arm pull thing, but they dislocated him.
救急車呼んでください。救急車。
Jesus Christ.
エミヤンの肩が外れちゃったよ。
I didn't think Shiro would.
もう大げさだな男は。肩の関節外れただけでしょ。
Just pop him back in, you pussy. I got a bad feeling about this. Oh boy. Stop. Someone stop that tiger, I beg you.
別にバラバラになったわけじゃないんだ
Oh
し。
no.
いい？よーく見ておきなさいよ、
Oh, no.
男。こんなのはね、こうして。
Yikes.
あれ？
What did you do?
あれじゃないわよ。
What did you do?
エミヤンがビールに、いえ、エミヤンの口がビールサーバーのトラフトコックに。
I like that vibrato on that. Whoa. Told you. You can never tell where a dead end might be lurking. What the fuck? Wait, no way, dude. Oh my god. I can't believe that came full circle. I didn't know what was going on, and then it... Oh my god. Well, we got to know Neko-san quite a bit more. More than I expected. And her relationship with Fujimura. God damn. I feel bad for Neko-san, man. Why did she give her that nickname? I guess they've both been pretty nasty to each other. In a very, like, I don't know, it's not like super malicious, but that was bad. Anyway, let's keep going. New at the entry hall. Oh, buddy boy. Alright, thankfully, this won't be lost. Oh, we can go again with Tosca, but of course we're gonna go with Sakura. To the pool. Oh, I guess with Tosca it would be to go shopping in Shinto. I promised to go to the pool with Sakura. Fortunately, I've got the tickets. Sakura said she already bought herself a swimsuit. Right, and what about mine? Bada bing. Yep, I got it. The one I've used before.
あとはさくらに声をかけるだけっと。さくらいるか？
はい、先輩ですか？どうぞ。
Great, she's here. Steady my breath and open the door.
こんにちは。ずいぶん緊張していますね、シロ。
Oh boy, Ryder here to instigate more. You should have told me if Ryder was there as well. Her preemptive surprise attack ended up taking the initiative.
先輩、緊張することがあるんですか？
いいえ、さくら。男性は常に女性の部屋に入るときには初々しい緊張があるべきなのです。
Wow.
恋愛になれは鋼を蝕む錆の子として書物にも。
I mean, that makes sense, but, all right, Ryder.
でも私と先輩はもうおなじみさんだから。
Among the members of this household, Sakura is a particularly long-standing one. Although she and Ryder started living here at pretty much the same time, Sakura has been coming here daily for much longer than that.
さくら、シロが何食わぬ顔をして部屋に居座ってしまう。そんな怠惰な同棲生
Oh
活
my
でも
god.
やがてさくらも。
ちょっと待ったライダー。今日はそういう話をしに来たんじゃなくて、さくらに用事があるんだ。
Ryder is so concerned about that. This idle cohabitation lifestyle.
先輩、何かすることありましたっけ？
することというか、したいことというか。さくら、今日忙しいか？
It's irritating to say the least. If Sakura was alone, I could be getting straight to the point, but now I can't help but be conscious of what I'm saying.
いえ、いつもの家事以外には何も。
それはよかった。ほら、前にいろいろ約束したよな。覚えてるか？
お買い物でお鍋を買って
Like
く
buying
る
a
とか。
saucepan?
そういうのもあるけど、信徒で、ほら。
映画？思い出しました。
Great, then let's go. is what I would have said, but Sakura suddenly blushed and grew silent. That must have been it, judging by her reaction.
だからその今日行こうと思って。急な話ですまないさくら。
Well,
そうですか。私も今日は何しようかなってさっきライダーと話していたところです。
how about the pool? So the timing's just right, basically. Had I been a little late, their plans might have already been made. With that, I turned to the ever-present Ryder.
悪いな。ライダーには謎の話をして。
はあ、いえ、私も何の用事もないので、もしシロとさくらに予定があるのでしたら留守番でも何でもしますが。
あのね、前にちょっと話してたあのプールに先輩と一緒に行くって話で、ライダーも行く？ライダーも水着持ってるよね。
Wow, we're gonna get the both of them?
はい、さくらと一緒に買いましたから。
So that's how it was. In that case, we can probably all go together. That would be great if somewhat unexpected. Yeah.
ライダーも時々息抜きしないとダメかなって。
Doki doki.
さくらの見ていないところで休憩しているのですが。そうですね。
Ryder did mention before, when it was very tense, that going to the pool with Ryder would be trouble. But if we go with Sakura, that'd be better. Then I guess if we are going with Sakura, then Ryder should have no problem. Ryder and the two of us are looking at each other.
しかし、今日は遠慮しておきましょ
Oh,
う。
never mind.
あちらのプールには何度か行ったことがありますから、今日はお二人でごゆっくりお楽しみください。
We even saw her there when we went with Rin.
そうなんだ。残念。
Sakura's dejected. On the other hand, I strengthened my resolve.
ライダー気を使わせてすまない。
In a soft voice, I apologized quietly. If Ryder were to come along, I might end up distracted and neglect Sakura. Not that I intend to, of course, but it still could happen. Yeah.
シロ、
It's probably wise not to go down that road. Ryder beckons to me. He whispers to me in a corner of the room away from Sakura.
すごいですよ、さくらは。
すごいって何が？
いえ、あらかじめ言っておいた方がよろしいかと思いまして。現地で動転してあらぬ事態になっても私はいませんから。
The unthinkable, what do you mean? I guess, yeah, caught off guard, I guess by her swimsuit.
それ、
Yeah.
さくらの水着のこと。
I steal a glance at Sakura. Sakura's staring at us, wondering what we're up to. Sakura's swimsuit.
確かにそうかもしれないな。けどそんなこと言ったらライダーもすごいんじゃないのか？
Very
私は
amazing.
別に普通ですもん。
Big disagree.
そうだ。ライダーだってさくらに負けず劣らずボリュームが。
Oh,
私がライダーに負けてないですか？
she heard all of that. That's odd. How did she manage to only catch that part?
先輩とライダー一体何を話してるんですか？
Okay, so yeah, she caught the last part. Damn it.
何言ってほら今晩カニが食べたいかとか。
Smooth?
いえ、ただ私がシロにデートの心構えを解いていただけです。
Did you really have to be so blunt, Ryder? I mean, it's no point lying.
デートって先輩とプールに行くだけです。
それは立派なデートですよ、さくら。幸いシロは今日はさくらに先進するそうですのでご安心ください。
そんなこと言って。いや言った。だから。
Sakura and I are going to the pool together. Thank you, Ryder. And that would be my genuine date with Sakura, I guess. Conscious of each other, we both feel a little awkward.
先輩、お手柔らかにお願いします。
This one is definitely going to be the most awkward.
ああ、それじゃあ今日はこれからの予定はいいんだな。
But I'm sure it'll be great, and we'll see who else shows up, I guess.
はい。あ、今からちょっと用意しますから待っててもらえませんか？
Of course, there's no way Sakura could only take 5 minutes to get ready like me.
ではさくら、私はいつもの家事をこなします。
ごめんなさいライダー。私たちばかり遊んでしまって。
遠慮することはありません。どうぞごゆっくり。昼食はこちらで何とかします。
Ryder tells the apologetic Sakura so, like an older sister. And just to make sure Sakura doesn't try anything else, we leave her alone in her room.
気を使わせてすまない。
いえ、それが私の役割です。
This is my duty.
そう言ってもらえると助かる。一緒に行ければよかったんだけどな。
It would. Maybe when we can get everyone to go there.
うん。
If that happens.
シロ、私と行けないのが残念なのですか？
Everyone's disappointed.
あまり見て楽しいものではないと思いますが。おや？セイバー。
シロ、どうしたのですか？
セイバー、これから俺とサクラで出かけ。
そうです。サクラとシロは水入らずの時間を過ごしますので、私たちあぶれ者は仲良く昼食の三段でもしましょうか。
Excuse for a lunch, Jesus Christ. Huh? Once again, Ryder murmurs something outrageous. Dude, Ryder is instigating so much. I just stand there gaping while Saber is taken aback.
ライダー、あぶれ者とは何事ですか？
First of all, we already did the pool thing with Saber. Not that you would know, because this is another thing, another loop, but you know.
読んで字のごとくです。主に構ってもらえない従者同士が、時には友情と信仰を温め合うのもよろしいのではないでしょうか。
She keeps pulling on Saber's hand. It looks like Ryder is trying to pull Saber away to keep her from interfering with our date. Oh, man. Winged Woman Ryder. She's still helping. Oh, my God. So, yeah, just like she saved the whole whisper conversation, she's avoiding this awkwardness, too.
どういうことですか？
Unhanded.
説明なさいライダー。
無粋なことは言わないものです、セイバー。そんなことでは私たちの挨拶はより深くなってしまい、傷口を舐め合う辛さから愛が芽生えてしまうかもしれません。
Whoa, whoa, Ryder. God damn.
英雄王並みにありえませんね。失礼だが、蛇と竜は似て非なるものです。
Wow, we went there?
わかりませんよ。どちらも長虫の類ですし、些細なすれ違いからでも愛情は生まれるかと。
Ryder flirting with Saber,
まあ
dude.
私たちの場合、不毛な殺し合いの果てに生まれそうですが。
Sounds like Ryder is getting carried away. Is she actually upset about not being able to go out with Sakura and taking it out on Saber?
シロ、
This
ラ
frustration.
イダーに何とか言ってください。
Sorry, Saber.
極力仲良くな。喧嘩になっても物を壊さない。お昼ご飯は二人で話し合って出前でも取ってくれ。
Sorry, Saber.
了解です。それではセイバー、鱗をシンボルとする者同士、背筋が凍るようなギスギスした一日を過ごそうではありませんか。
I love Ryder so much.
先輩、ライダー、
No, yeah.
どうしちゃったんでしょう。
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Just when did she start watching all this? Without me noticing, Sakura had come up behind
あ
us.
れ、もういいのか。思ったより支度早かったな。
はい、こんなこともあろうかと、ちゃんとプールの用意をしてあったんです。
It's so like Sakura to be completely and thoroughly prepared. I guess I wasn't the only one looking forward to this, of course. The two of us stare at the corridor where Ryder has gone off to. Both of us are at a loss after watching their exchange.
やっぱりライダーも寂しかったのかな。
あれはそれと違うような気がする。俺たちにかこつけてセイバーをからかって遊んでるんじゃないのかな。
It worked out for her.
それならいいんですけど、二人ともお昼ご飯大丈夫かな。何か作っておきましょうか。
いや、いいんじゃないのか。
Yeah, it's fine.
一体二人で何を食べたのか、後で聞くのは楽しみでもあるし。
I'm quite interested in finding out just what kind of lunch this mismatched pair would have. Either way, neither of them can cook, so going out is the best they can do.
よし、そろそろ行こうか。
はい、楽しみですね、先輩。
行ってくる。おい、晩までには帰るからな。
Can Saber and Ryder even hear me? I'm a little bothered by the lack of response. I'm sure it's fine.
ちょっと心配ですね。最後に2人の様子見ていきますか？
いや、まあ、うまくやってるに違いない。だろう。
It'll work itself out. Anyway. Well, already a solid start to this. We arrive at Shinto. After another 10-minute walk, we're at Waku Waku Splash.
こんな近いところにあるんだったら、もっと前に遊びに来ればよかったですね。
そうだな。けど、なんていうか。
I can't say I'm too happy about this. I wonder if a business like this will ever turn a profit in this countryside town. It seems overdone even for the whims of some rich guy's corporation. If they're actually serious about this, then it's something I can only offer my condolences for. Yeah, so my suspicion, and I think I even remember someone telling me this, and when I watched today's menu, I think I do know who made this. I haven't mentioned it yet because I've been waiting for them to say, but I actually think I know. I may have been told, but it makes sense when you think about it.
そうなんですか？
ああ、まあ、百聞は一見にしかずっていうのを実感できるかと。
I suppose the same applies to Sakura and her swimsuit. Heyo. It was enough to elicit an incredible compliment from Ryder herself. One can't help but wonder about the destructive force it carries. Jesus, alright, let's go through this awkwardness.
先輩、こっちじゃないんですか？
そうだった。悪い。ぼーっとしてた。
Guys, everyone in the VN is totally over 18. Now that was undoubtedly a dangerous line of thought, especially Kid Gilgamesh. How shameful of me, it's just a date with Sakura with our bathing suits on. What am I getting nervous about? We've been spending our daily lives together. We've been cooking together in the kitchen for more than 2 years. So this shouldn't be any different from bathing together, right? Wait, bathing? Bathing was the wrong word. Holy crap, I almost self-destructed without even knowing it.
先輩、
Well,
そっちだと戻っちゃいますよ。
わかってる。こっちだよな。こっち。
やっぱりセイバーさんのことが心配なんですか？
that's not it, Sakura. Ah, but then I can't exactly explain my unease to her, can I?
見えてきました。先輩、チケットあります？
ちゃんと持ってきたぞ。これ忘れたら話にならないからな。よし。更衣室は別だから中で待ち合わせだな。
わかりました。じゃあ、先輩。
Alright. Here we are again. Waku Waku. Well then, changing and then going into the pool, this all feels like a dream. The reason for that is simple enough. That is Sakura's figure in a swimsuit. For instance, I know that Saber is pretty and slim, therefore I can at least guess what I'm going to see. Yet I'm completely in the dark with Sakura. It's like fighting a decisive battle against an enemy with an instant kill weapon while being blindfolded.
宝具だよな。
A noble phantasm. A totally improper example comes to mind. If Ryder were to come with her, the imminent force of impact would have undoubtedly pulverized the existence of a Miyashiro into microbial remnants left to be obliterated within the sterile, chlorinated environment of the pool. True. That sentence was glorious. Because look, she's got that curvy chest and butt. Jesus, Shiro. But even so, Sakura's waist is so slim.
待て。落ち着け。とにかく落ち着け。
Sorry, saying that sentence before, that really long sentence made my throat dry. Shiro is equally thirsty. Just take it easy. Composure is surely the ticket to invincibility. With that, I sit by the poolside, grasping my knees. It's terribly shameless of me, but I absolutely have to maintain my current posture. Oh, boy. Yeah, we've all been there. I take a deep breath to calm myself down before Sakura comes out.
先輩、お待たせしました。
I hear a merry voice. Steel yourself, man. The more you know about a noble phantasm, the less of a threat it becomes. Rather than having weird fantasies, you should actually have a...
すごいですね。 こんな屋内型プール本当に作ってたんですね。
Her expression, though, looks like a really cute swimsuit. Shiro's like, he's done. What was that just now?
見てください先輩、あんなウォータースライダーまであるんですね。先輩、どうしたんですか？
Oh shit. Oh god. At last, my mind finally gets used to all the stimulation. This is the worst reaction Shiro's had yet. Sakura's in a bikini, exposing a wondrous amount of skin. Her pearly skin shines through it all. I can't take my eyes off her supple, voluptuous body, just barely covered by the fabric. To that end.
どうですか？似合います先輩。
The classic song.
いや、まあ、その。
ちょっと大胆かなと思ったんですけど、セイバーさんもライダーもセパレートだったから、私も勇気を出してみました。
I see, so that's how it was. Well, thanks to this newfound boldness of hers, I'm having trouble staying on my feet.
似合う。
Oh, Jesus.
というか、その、
It looks like my vocabulary has degenerated to beneath that of a kid in primary school. Every time I look at Sakura, this... No, that's bad.
先輩、何か私おかしいですか？
He's looking away and she peeks into his vision.
おかしいことは何もない。おかしいのは俺。
Just the sight of her ample cleavage and smooth pearly neck makes my indecent self dizzy with unspeakable thoughts. Jesus, Shiro. We're at the long-awaited pool, yet the male side of me can't help but think indecent things in this moment.
先輩、
Firmly, Sakura grabs my hand. Looking me right in the face, she says,
ちゃんと私の方を見てください。その、ちゃんと見てくれない方が恥ずかしいです。
Sakura's cheeks slightly redden. Certainly me being embarrassed is just going to make her feel the same. At times like these, it is up to her companion to get a hold of himself. As I calm down, sense and reason return to my mind. First of all, I should clearly state my thoughts.
悪い。俺、ドキドキしてる。
Crap. Doki
と
doki.
んでもなく可愛いぞ。さくら。
There you go.
本当
Very
ですか？
cute.
お世辞じゃなくて？
バカ。お世辞でいいなら、もっとすごいことを口にしてる。
やったー！勇気を出してセパレートにした甲斐がありました。嬉しいです、先輩。
What was that sound effect? Oh god. Sakura tightly embraces my arm. Looking at her chest was just fine, but I don't think my heart was supposed to touch it.
とにかく泳ごう。
Oh my god. I can cool off my head in the water. At this rate, if I keep brushing against her skin like this, my entire body will undoubtedly overheat.
そうですね。せっかく泳ぎに来たんですから。
With Sakura still clinging to me, I turn to face the water side. Though I'm a little worried about other people staring at us, the most important thing is that we get in the pool. Alright, here we go. Now that that's out the way. Although it's already October, within this dome it feels just like summertime. I know that what's beaming down from above isn't the summer sun. Still, when I'm soaked in the pool, I can't feel anything but summer.
よっと待ってください先輩。
Sakura awkwardly swims over to me. She's not a total beginner, but it's clear she isn't entirely confident yet. Sakura swims in a manner of someone who hasn't learned to float properly.
大丈夫か？別に競泳じゃないから慌てなくていいぞ。それに、ここなら足つくし。
頑張ります。
Using something that looks like the front crawl, she swims over. I suppose at this rate I'll be giving swimming lessons?
やっと追いつきました。
Dude, look at how happy she's been this whole time.
先輩、やっぱり鍛えてるから泳ぐの早いですね。
いや、タイム取ると波だと思う。日課に水練はないし。
そうですか？私なんか25メートルの自由形を泳ぎ切るのが精一杯です。
Certainly the way she swims it would be difficult. Sakura puts unnecessary stress on her limbs, although it looks like it should be easy enough to correct by focusing on endurance and just floating.
さくら、水泳はあんまり得意じゃない？
運動は全般的に私苦手ですからあ、でも弓だけはすごくしっくりくるんですよね。
That's a mysterious side of hers. Besides just increasing her popularity and social skills, becoming the archery club captain has also improved Sakura's muscle tone. Though I should point out that drawing the bowstring takes more than strength alone.
先輩はスポーツ万能ですよね。羨ましいです。
ありがとう。けど多芸は無芸って言うしな。一つこれといった専門職があればいいんだが。
Speaking of specialties, I guess that would be archery for me. Once my feelings are settled, I suppose it wouldn't be a bad idea to take up the bow once more. Indeed. Oh right, archery isn't the issue now, it's the pool. Swimming at the pool.
さくら、泳ぎは何ができる？
背泳ぎは苦手ですね。
それはすごい。
はい。
いや、なんでもない。
I realized what he meant by that. God damn it. What a failure I am. Thanks to these dirty thoughts, I'm on the verge of getting a nosebleed. Doing the backstroke with that chest, huh? I bet those breasts sticking out of the water would cause unexpected water resistance. I guess that's true. Probably. Definitely. I dare say.
バタフライはでき
This
ま
man's
せん
losing
し
it.
平泳ぎはかろうじてクロールの方が遅いですから私。
普通逆なんだけど。なるほど。桜らしいというか。
でも得意なのがあります。
She happily remembers something.
へえ。もしかして高飛び込みとか？水球のキーパーとか？
I suggest things that don't really have anything to do with swimming. Waving her hands, Sakura giggles.
潜水です。
Diving? She sticks out her sizable chest as she says that. Boom. My eyes widen. Diving isn't free diving?
ですね。秘密だったんですけど、水の中で息止めてるのはちょっと自信があります。
あ、そうなんだ。
There's quite a simple gloating atmosphere in the air. Just how long can she actually hold her breath? Sakura's a tough girl, so I'm sure she'll last long. Alright. Right now it's Sakura's chance to shine.
じゃあ競争するか？素潜りで。
競争って先輩とですか？
そう。
Compete.
一
Okay.
斉のせで潜って先に上がった方が負け。負けたら昼飯おごるってことで。
Oh. Someone's gonna pass out here. He flies into a flustered panic. Seeing as I'm not that great at freediving, it should be a good match with Sakura.
はい。カウント。5、4。
はい。ならば先輩、お願いします。
いい気迫だ、マト師匠。
Yeah. Mato Shisho.
それでは、3、2、
1.
GO!
Alright. With all my might, I take a deep breath and dive. We're underwater. Trying to keep my body from floating up, I sink below the surface. Sakura said she's confident when it comes to freediving, but I wonder how long she can hold it. She never did tell me a time after all. I like this subtle water ambience as we are underwater. Oh boy, this is what I was afraid of. Not the TV static. Soon I can no longer distract myself with such thoughts. Even though I saved up a lot of air in my lungs, there isn't that much oxygen in it. Rather, not moving my lungs is suffocating. Little by little, precious air starts to leak out of my mouth. I wonder how Sakura's doing. Ah, there she is. Her expression looks pretty relaxed. Sound seems so far away. Detached from the bustle of the pool, this is a different place where the noise doesn't reach. Though I can't hear the clamor of voices, the sounds of flutter kicks randomly pass by. I feel the water pressure wrapping around my body. Just how much time has passed? Dude, this is a nightmare. The air I inhaled is slowly starting to come out. It seems easy enough when you first hold your breath, but gradually you start to feel that you definitely don't have enough air. This has seriously become intense. I can still hold it a little longer. This is Sakura's field of expertise, so I want to do my best to be her opponent. Even with that thought, my lungs are screaming for air. Sakura. Impressive, her expression hasn't changed at all. Dude, take the L. Take the L. Even though we're underwater, there's no difference from when she's above ground. Looking at her, I can't laugh at her at all. On the other hand, Sakura seems to be looking at me with an impish smile. Oh god. This is becoming more and more difficult. I regretfully watch the air spilling out of my mouth, wishing I could take back the oxygen bubbles. As my air runs out, water begins to come in through my nose. I gotta take a breath now. God, this is making me anxious. Sakura seems to be watching with delight. I can't come up first. If Sakura's having so much fun even with a simple game like this, I'll play with her for a few more seconds. Damn it, looks like this is my limit. At this rate, I'll suffocate. But just for a few more seconds, I'll keep Sakura company for 10 more Dude, you're gonna pass out. A sound that I shouldn't be able to hear underwater. The way she moves as she swims over to me. For someone who's supposed to be bad at swimming, she moves as gracefully as a mermaid. Whoa. Whoa. Yo. Warm hand touches my face. Our lips meet. This underwater world, air is passed to me from mouth to mouth. Wow. Does that work? It was a warm, much-needed aid. As relief floods me while my lungs greedily devour the much-needed oxygen, I feel the vivid richness of her soft lips. I feel like water would totally get in there, opening up on someone's mouth like that, but Sakura smiles through the water. In front of my satisfied self, Sakura swims towards the surface. I'm having trouble making sense of what just happened. That was smooth by Sakura. Sakura's mysterious actions, saving me despite our contest. The softness of her lips and the fire of her breath in my lungs. I think someone's calling Emiya-senpai. That's right, Sakura's up above. There's no need to stay down here anymore, dude, go! My mind and vision blurring, I kick towards the surface. Jesus Christ. Oh god. I almost felt like water in my nose there. God, that got a little too vivid for me. Taking a huge breath, I savor the fresh air. Sakura, who came up first, looks as though she had already caught her breath. That was fucking slick from Sakura. That was really cute. She lost, I guess.
俺が長持ちしたのはズルだ。さくらが息継ぎしてくれたんだし。というか、なんでだ。
It's a question I shouldn't have asked. A question that I should have pondered by diving once again and staying at the bottom of the pool until I figured it out.
先輩、怒ってますか？
怒ってない。正直、本当に助かったし、嬉しかった。けど、だからこそ気になる。どうしてあんなことしたんだ、さ。
その、先輩、すごく苦しそうだったから。
え？
ごめんなさい。本当に思いつきだったんです。先輩が我慢してるのを見て、私が先輩を助けなくちゃって。つい、その、ごめんなさい。
No, don't be sorry. Sakura apologizes. In other words, regardless of victory or defeat, Sakura did that just because she wanted to help me. I shouldn't be unhappy. As Sakura recalls it, she blushes. That underwater kiss was so pleasant that she's still embarrassed about it.
でも、やっぱり私が負けましたから、お昼買ってきます。
いや、俺が反則負けなんだし、俺がおごる。
Oh god.
でも、ズルされたって誰も見てないから、抗議しません。そうです。先に上がってきたさくらの
Saber, how long were you down there? What the fuck? Oh, wait, what?
目を離した隙に失礼しました。
Well, this makes a lot more sense. Also, Ryder swimsuit, my favorite so far. God damn. It's mostly like this part right here. I love that so much. It just makes it so much, Yes. Anyway. They went back under. What was that just now?
さくら、今のもしかして。
他人の空似じゃないですかね。じゃあ先輩、お昼はこうしましょう。先輩は飲み物を買ってきてください。
ノーカウントというか、
はい
痛み分けだな。了解。
Well, if I had to say so, Sakura doesn't get anything out of this. But if she were to kiss me underwater again during a rematch, I have a feeling I would really become useless. I feel like some of Sakura's breath is still lingering in my throat. I place my fingers near my mouth in the hope that it'll warmly melt away.
先輩、お昼の希望ありますか？
Hearing that, my gaze returns to Sakura. Though the memory of the kiss still makes me a little dizzy, somehow my mind feels completely clear.
そうだな。夏で海といえば、やっぱり焼きそばだろ。
Yakisoba.
そうなんですか？
ほら、焼きそばの一般公式としては、海の家だったり、お祭りの屋台だったりする方がうまいからな。そう。
Oops, sorry.
確かに高級レストランで焼きそばってしっくりきませんからね。不思議ですよね。中華で五目焼きそばならいいんですけど。
Somehow our conversations always turn to cooking. Well, I'm still a little unsteady on my feet after my earlier experience, but I guess we'll swim again after a lunch break.
お昼ご飯食べたら今度はウォータースライダー行きましょう、先輩。
いいな。
Hell yeah.
よし、ヘトヘトになるまで遊ぶか。
はい。じゃあたくさん食べて午後のスタミナつけましょう。
It looks like we'll be playing for a while yet. The time Sakura and I have together is precious, so we'll enjoy ourselves to our heart's content. Oh.
肩が重いですね、先輩。
Hers was a bit shorter, it felt like, but still really nice. It's the whole innocent, very like innocent, most awkward interactions between Sakura and Shiro, because that's kind of how it is. They're both super shy about it until, I guess, until they're not. You know, it gets kind of bold, and then she does something like kiss him underwater, right? Which was very bold and very, very sweet, because you know she did that to help him because he was suffering, which was like, oh. And then Saber and Ryder popping up was the funniest shit one. I think that was the funniest gag of all the pool gags so far, just because it was so out of nowhere.
プールはいつも使わない筋肉使うからな。
True, it really does. Also, seeing more of Ryder's swimsuit, because we saw more of her swimsuit. Very nice. In the end, we played our hearts out into the evening. While going down the water slide, fighting against the wave pool, and fixing Sakura's curious swimming style, we were soaked in the water all day. We swam until our fingertips were like prunes. Eventually, by silent agreement, both of us figured we should go back before sunset. Aww.
定期的にプールに行けば鍛えられそうですよね。
それならアスレチッククラブみたいな方がいいような。
I played with Sakura at Waku Waku Splash so we could return to those summer days once again. Ah, the confusion I felt during that kiss we shared underwater is now carved into my memory. After that, I wasn't so flustered at the sight of Sakura's swimsuit-clad figure. If you compare it to what we did back then, it's no big deal. If I think about it like that kiss was more like a good luck charm.
あのプール、夏に行けばもっとトロピカルで楽しいですかね。
10月でもどっかおかしいぐらい真夏だったけどな、あそこ。本当に聖火の頃にはどうなってることや。
It would be more like a tropical Hawaiian mood, but then again, there are more options during the actual summer.
来年夏になったら海に行きたいな。
The beach episode.
そうですね。本当の海の方が 広々としてていいかもしれませんね。
砂浜でスイカ割りとかな。
Watermelon on the sand, huh?
セイバーさんやライダーは真剣になりそうですね。
藤姉だって木刀を手にすれば本気になるぞ。
I want all of that. I imagined a bizarre scene of watermelon breaking on the beach. Even if I prepared a dozen watermelons, it would probably still become a contest. We both break into grins as we imagine the same spectacle.
姉さんも一緒で、イリアさんや水釣り先輩とかも一緒だと素敵ですね。
それもいいけど、今日みたいに二人っきりでどこか。
Then Sakura and I could once again share the same time we had together today. Like on the evening beach, the two of us could watch the sunset together.
先輩。
Sakura entwines her fingers with mine. The two water-soaked hands join up as if stuck together. I feel her heartbeat throbbing through my palm.
見てください、先輩。
Sakura points to the western sky. It's a star shining against the dark red sky.
宵の明星かな。
そうですね。こうして先輩と海で一番星を探すのを私は楽しみにしてますから、きっと行きましょうね。
Yep, I nod. I have no reason to refuse. I want the same thing after all.
帰るか、さくら。セイバーもライダーも待ってるだろうし。
お夕飯の準備ありましたね。お昼もちゃんと食べたかな。
焼きそばとフランクフルト食べてたような気もするけどな。まあ、それはそれで後で二人に聞くとするか。
We start down the road home, all while holding hands the entire way.
ただいま。
Oh man, I love seeing more of Sakura being happy and just being able to like be cute with Shiro. It's great with all of them, but for Sakura in particular, it's like it's real nice, man. Because you get a lot of like flirty Rin and Shiro, and that's kind of what it still is with them. And like even Stay Night in their route, she's like very teasing of him. We get way more of it now, of course, in Hollow Ataraxia, but you always kind of get the sense of Rin and Shiro's relationship. It's very like that. With Saber, you know, especially with last episode, it gets, you know, fleshed out even more, and it even completes like that romance arc. But yeah, dude, this is nice. It's nice with Sakura.
はい、ただいま戻りました。
Yay. Alright, new at the entry hall, so that's with Rin. I won't do that yet. I'm gonna probably do one per part. I don't know, arbitrary rule. Yeah, fuck it, not even a rule. I just don't feel like doing that right now. We have Mitsuzuri in the living room. Okay. What you doing here?
Hmm?
I love Rin, but I kind of want to do something else right now. And it is going to be shopping in Shinto, I guess, but yeah. Want to do something else. Huh? The doorbell. We aren't expecting any guests. Could it be mail delivery or perhaps the newspaper solicitor? I get up and head towards the door. I can hear a conversation. I guess someone was nearby and went to greet the visitor before me.
ようこそいらっしゃいました。さくらかシロウに会いに来たのですか？
Oh boy, Ryder and Mitsuzuri. I can hear Ryder's voice from around the corner. Her polite greeting puts me at ease. But the visitor's voice seems somehow unsettled.
ライダーさん。
はい。ご機嫌うるわしゅ。弓道部の外で会うのは久しぶりですね。あやこ。
Yeah, when you sucked her blood. I think we got a little bit of this in the last part. I think with Ryder and mentioning Ayako. So if you guys didn't see that one, that's also a thing that happened. So the visitor is Mitsuzuri. Sakura's here. She probably has some archery club business to take care of. So I suppose it's not odd for her to come here. I need water.
ライダーさんこそ、いつもお綺麗で。
Uh-huh.
ありがとうございます。ですが、そういうあなたは美しい。いえ、凛々しいと言うべきでしょうか。顔立ちのみならず、佇まいも中性的で、
Your androgynous looks.
思わず見とれてしまうほどです。
Wow. Ryder.
そう言われると照れ。
Something is definitely off here. No, the only one off is Ryder. Her usual stern appearance has been replaced with a smile so sickeningly sweet it sends shivers down my spine.
ネズミを睨む蛇だな、ありゃ。
Yup. I think that's even how they mentioned it last time. That's even the way like she said it herself. Ryder did. Being a skilled martial artist, Mitsuzuri probably feels the danger in the air by sheer instinct. I've been told she doesn't like Ryder very much, so this must be a pretty desperate situation for her.
さて、それで今日はどのようなご用件で？
そのマトウに用があって。
弓道部の件ですね。
Oh.
綾子は本当に後輩思いだ。桜に代わって礼をしなければ、私の気が済みそうにないほどに。
God, she's worse than Lancer right now. Hehehe, she laughs weirdly as she forces Mitsuzuri against the wall. Yo, relax. She just enjoys teasing Mitsuzuri, is what I want to think, but Ryder's real motive is still lost on me. Being an advocate of the Sakura supremacy doctrine, Ryder may well be simply thanking her.
いえ、お礼とかは結構っていうか、ほら、私も好きでやってることだから気兼ねしないでほしいなとか。
それは素晴らしい。私も好きでやっているのですから、どうぞ気兼ねなく受け入れてほしい。
Jesus Christ.
ところで綾子、最近はバランスのいい食生活を送っていますか？あなたはあまり肉を取らないようですが、それでは血液に油が乗らない。口当たりはいいのですが、あまりコクがないのもどうかと思います。
Wait a moment. Ryder has just blurted out something very wrong.
知って何の話ですか？
Blood, oh my god.
なんでいきなりそんな話をするんでしょう？
Okay, dude. Yeah, I get it now. Oh boy.
ただの例え話です。何の例え話なのかは。
Whoa.
私の部屋でゆっくり説明いたしましょう。
She's such a fuckboy.
いえ、
God damn.
エミやマト見てるんだろ、助けろ。
That was concerning. No, she must be just guessing, because I know Sakura's definitely not here.
さすがです先輩。気づかれちゃいましたか。
When did Sakura get here? I was so focused on Mitsuzuri's misfortune I hadn't realized it myself.
お前らな、ライダーさんをけしかけてニヤニヤ覗き見なんて趣味悪いぞ。遠坂じゃないんだから。
そんな計画してないぞ。
What does that have to do with it, Shiro?
水釣先輩。おや、とっくに時間切れでしたか。
And with a swish, Ryder takes the back seat just as Sakura arrives on the scene. What brilliant skill.
がっかりするなライダー。三釣とは弓道部でいつでも会えるんだから。
そうですよ。すぐにライダーも三釣先輩と仲良くなれますよ。だからしっかりしてライダー。
Does Mitsuzuri want that?
そうですね。残念ですが、今はまだ過去のしこりが拭えないようです。せいてはことをしそんじるとも言いますし、私はこれで。
Alright.
桜をよろしくお願いします、綾子。
And so Ryder steps out of the entranceway.
まさかライダーさんが居合わせるとはね。参ったねこりゃ。
遅くなりましたけど、いらっしゃいませ先輩。
よ、こんにちは三釣。上がれよ。立ち話もなんだろ。
はいよ、じゃあ遠慮なく。
私お茶入れてきますね。
まあいいか。
Alrighty.
よろしく、さくら。
Now that that just happened, Jesus Christ.
へえ。
なんだよ。
マトウのことだよ。すっかり恋女房というか通い妻だね。
Living elsewhere, but visiting often. I'm having trouble coming up with a reply to that comment. Is this revenge for Ryder?
からかうなよ。この家にいるのはさくらだけじゃないぞ。ライダーもセイバーもだな。
あと遠坂と藤村先生だっけ。賑やかだね。けどマトウは楽しそうだからいいじゃないか。エミヤの通い妻でも恋女房でも何でもさ。
He's the wife. There's logic, yet there isn't.
恋は人を強くするか。ああ、私もやっぱり彼氏作ろうかな。
あー、まだいないんだったっけ、あれから。
Oh boy.
そりゃいないわよ。あれの後遺症でね。しばらく男を遠ざけてたらこの時期だろ。周りの男なんざ進路で忙しいっていうの。
Is she referring to what happened around April? Perhaps I missed those days, or maybe they're just hard to forget, like a nightmare. Who could have thought they were doing all that behind my back?
何度も言うけどな、あれはノーゲームだぞ。第一こんな状況なのに遠坂の主張が飲めるもんか。
とは言うものの、三綴りのあの手もひどいと思うぞ。
あんただって遠坂の作戦を見過ごしてたじゃないか。ほんと根っこの部分でエミヤは冷たいっていうかロボットっていうか、そこまで友達がいのないやつだと思わなかったね。
何のお話ですか、先輩。
いや、過去の敗戦の話。悪いねマト。この話はできれば勘弁してくれ。
Past defeat, huh?
そう、勝ったのは遠坂だけっていう親の総取り。
はあ、麻雀でもされたんですか？
I'll be thankful if she thinks it was only that. It was pathetic and embarrassing in so many ways that it's not an easy story to tell others.
とにかくお茶はありがたくいただくよマト。
Or we're just not even gonna talk about it.
はい、ゆっくりしてください。
こういう時は確かブブ漬けでもいかがどすか。
Bubuzuke.
大層なボケだな。エミヤ、それは歓迎の言葉じゃなくて追い出しの文句だってば。
でも鮭と梅お茶漬けって風情ありますよね。
うん、お茶ではなくカツオだしでこうサラサラっと。
Sakura unintentionally sidetracks into the topic of cooking, so I take advantage of it. And all Mitsuzuri has to say, looking at us with a sigh.
まったく微笑ましいほどにおみきどくりで夫婦ぜんざいだな、お前たちは。
何を言うんですか、水鳥先輩。私と誰が夫婦なんですか？
Whoa, what do you mean? You know what she means.
照れるな照れるな。かわいいぞマト。
先輩も笑わないでください。
笑ってないって、俺もほらこんなに慌ててる。
It's nothing to brag about, but my hand holding the teacup is shaking.
ほらな、こんなのだからノーゲームだっての。まったくもう、エミヤとマトウで夫婦ぜんざいなら遠坂とは金色夜叉かね。
Wow.
そういう愚痴は遠坂に直接頼む。なんだ、今日はさくらに話あるんだろ、三綴り。
They both saw the high jumps after all. It's
そうだったそうだった。からかうのに夢中で忘れてたよ。マトウ、今度の大会のことで。
はい、水釣先輩。
the nonchalant atmosphere disappears and a serious conversation ensues. Okay. Alright then, I'll try to listen without being a bother. Alright, fair enough. God, that first scene was that was a doozy. I mean, I already had like suspicions after what Ryder said before, and I was like, oh, is that what that is? I know there was a thing between her and Mitsuzuri, and they even like kind of talked about it at the very beginning of the VN, but I was like, I didn't know it was gonna be all that. Jesus Christ. Alright, well. New in entry hall, that's Serene, wanting to go shopping. Well, this is the 4th day. It'd be a good time to go to Ilia's. We wanted to do that. Kuzuki on the temple grounds. Oh, let's go. Aha, so it takes us, cool, straight here. Great, and I gotta figure out the replay save scumming thing. I mean, I can just, what's it called? Yeah, I can do this, I guess. This is to save. I don't know how to load, actually. We'll figure it out. Either way, let's see what we do here. We already did the lobby before, so... You can do forest runes, castle courtyard. Let's go see Ilya in the courtyard. Come to think of it, from what Liz said, this castle should have a courtyard somewhere. Sela is the one who looks after it, so she'd be mad if I just went in of my own accord. If I'm with Ilya, though, there shouldn't be a problem.
中庭確かにあるけど別に面白いところじゃないよ。遊びに行くならリンが散らかしたままの3階の方が面白いと思う
That
けど。
Reen messed up.
あっちは面白いというより危ないからダメ。今日はイ
I
リア
did
とのん
want
び
to
りし
see
たいん
that,
で
though.
散歩できるところにしよ
I do remember them saying that, which is interesting.
そう
The third floor.
じゃあ特別に花園に入ることを許可してあげる。シロはそのままの格好でいい？中庭は一番寒いところだから上着がないとゆっくりできないよ。
う。そうなんだ。じゃあマフラーを貸してくれるか
Ah,
な。
yes. Yeah, I was told that I should have addressed this before. Like, I don't know, it hasn't come up till now. But as far as Shiro wearing a scarf, yeah, they wear scarves like all the time in UBW. And I finally saw, once again, rewatching with Blind Wave, since they're going through that. So many scarves.
とっておきのマフラーを持ってきてあげる。私は上着を取ってくるからちょっとだけ待っててね。あらかじめ言っておくけど中庭はそう立派なものじゃないからね。アインツベルーンは冬山の城だから城の中で花を育てる伝統はないの。
Still, Sela seems to have made a flower bed here after realizing that Ilya wished for one. Oh, she may seem strict, but deep down, I bet she loved to pamper Ilya a bit, of
じゃ
course.
あ開けるね。繰り返すけどあんまりがっかりしないでね、シロ。
Courtyard. The door opens. A biting chill unheard of for autumn nips at my cheeks. A gray sky covers the old castle. Under the dark sunlight of eternal winter, the garden jumps into view. The breath we exhale turns white. This is a place where winter really has settled permanently. The profound silence seems almost like it's engraved into the courtyard itself. This is where, in UBW, right, where they have Gil show up and Sela and Laceward confront him and Shinji drops out of the sky. The castle appears to have been built in a U shape. The courtyard is probably right in the center.
ほら、拍子抜けでしょ。セラも頑張ったんだけど、これくらいが限界なの。これだけ寒いと、これ以上花は増やせないんだって。
Ilya's voice lacks confidence. But for a commoner like myself, this park-like garden can only be something to be admired.
そんなことないぞ。こんなに広いのにちゃんと手入れされてるし、花の色だって鮮やかだ。
そうかな。でもみやびやかさには欠けると思うわ。もっと飾りをつけないとダメよ。地面を全部噴水にするとか、大きな天蓋をつけて緑で覆うとか、見る人をあっと言わせる演出が必要だと思うの。
It would be nice.
イリアは豪華主義だからな。俺はこっちのできるだけ自然なままの方が落ち着くよ。音質もないし、そのあたりはセラの趣向なのか？
Yeah, for sure.
飾るときは特別な日だけにして、普段はこのぐらいの方がいいんだって。セラはね、ああ見えて植物とか動物には優しいの。生あるものは
Oh, wow.
原色のままが一番幸せだとか言うのよ。
It's really nice.
なるほど。いいこと言うじゃないか、あの人。それじゃあ、ここの花ってみんなありのままの花なのか？
うけど、私がこっちに来た頃、この中庭はもっと荒れてたの。それをセラとリズが整地して、まだ咲いているのをちゃんとした土に移して、荒れてる土は石板で補強したんだって。
Talks as though it happened ages ago. But even then, the fact that some flowers were still here when Ilya came means that 10 years ago, this courtyard had been covered with them, probably.
そっか。じゃあゆくゆくはここも花でいっぱいになるんだろうな。
そうなったら雅やかさにかけるのは許してあげる。セラはゆっくり時間をかけて育てたいって言ってたから、2年後のお楽しみだね。
A courtyard grown into a flower garden, huh? I told her so myself, but if it really turns out that way, then this will become the most luxurious spot in the whole castle, without a doubt. Hell yeah. We continue our aimless stroll through the courtyard. Ilya's about twice as energetic as usual, running to and fro across the grounds.
見て見て、シロ。あっちの枝に小鳥がいるよ。巣とか作ってくれたらいいのにね。お、台座になんか書いてある。なになに？丸月丸日、この日から花壇作りを始めます。どうか強い花に育ちますように。うわ、セラったら記念碑作ってる。
Wow.
乙女コミックみたい。柄じゃない。
More insight into Sella.
あ、ストップストップ。シロ、そこ歩いちゃダメ。泥棒退治の落とし穴よ。
What the hell?
落ちたら地下牢に直行なんだから。
Though it's definitely true that just watching her is making me feel energetic as well. I could walk all the way to the forest like this.
シロシロ、あの枝に芽吹いているのなんだかわかる？
あれは何の芽だろう。くるみの枝じゃないのは確かだけど。
残念でした。あれ
Oh,
は
it
くる
is.
みの芽なのでした。
Wingnuts.
沢ぐるみって言ってね、形は違うけどくるみの仲間なんだよ。
ありゃ、あ、そうなんだ。詳しいんだな、イリアは。
くるみの種類には詳しいの。切り継ぐがいっぱいずらしたから、いつの間にか私も覚えちゃったんだ。
I have this memory of it's like very beginning of Fate Zero. Like Kiritsugu's like having Ilya on his shoulders and they're going around. And I think they were looking for chestnuts or something.
切り継ぐ？
切り継ぐは切り継ぐよ。
Duh.
そっか。いきなり切り継ぐの話をしたらシローも困るよね。私、
Yep.
もともと切り継ぐの息子であるシローを殺したくてやってきたんだし。
Ilya's expression turns pensive.
That was my mistake just now. Ilya was just keeping a light conversation going and I had to go and screw it up.
悪い。うまく切り返せなかった。イリアはもう気にしてないように話してくれたのに。
そんなの謝らなくていいわ。今のは私も不注意だったもの。うまくなかったのはお互い様にしましょう。
All in the past.
それに謝ってもらってもどうにもならないお話だしね。安心するのは早いよ、お兄ちゃん。だって私はまだまだ気にしてるんだから。
I'm sure. This little devil is still in top shape, I see. But even so, I feel that she's not motivated by hatred, but rather by affection this time. It's the role of the older brother to just accept the situation. That line just makes me think of the line at the end of Heaven's Feel. Ah, god damn it.
了解。常に注意しとく。死なないように鍛えておくんで、来るときはドーンと来い、ドーンと。
甘えたくなったら突撃するね。その時はもう待ったなしなんだから。
She answers with a smile that looks like it's about to pounce on me. What have I gotten myself into here? I really have to double the intensity of my training now.
でな、イリア。話をぶり返しちまうんだが、切り継ぐがズルばっかりってどういうことなのかな。親父、 イリアに何かしたのか？
Yeah, let's talk about that.
そうよ、キリツグはずるいんだから。くるみの冬目探しをしてたのに、キリツグは沢ぐるみだの野ぐるみだの、私の知らないくるみばっかり買おうとしてたのは。
Yeah.
普通のくるみしか知らない私が全部のくるみを知ってるキリツグにかなうわけないでしょ。
Yeah, I do remember them playing that game.
なのにキリツグったら私が気づくまで他のくるみがあるんだって教えてくれなかったのよ。
ははイリアは赤色のくるみしか知らないから赤色のくるみだけを集めてたのに、キリツグは青色と黄色のくるみも集めていたと。そりゃかないっこない。1対3だもんな。親父も大人げない。
Win by any means necessary.
でしょ。お母様も知ってて私が気づくまで黙ってたのよ。なのにイリアはキリツグと仲良しで羨ましいなんて言うの。お母様の方こそキリツグと仲良しでこっちまで育ったくせにね。
Jealous. Ilya thrusts her small lips out in a pout. That gesture just now was really cute.
ちょっと待った。キリツグとイリアのお母さんが一緒だったって。
Yeah, they were. Shout out to Irisville. From what Saber told me, Kiritsugu was living alone. Emiya Kiritsugu left his wife and daughter behind and came here to fight alone. That's what she said.
ああ、それね。だからキリツグはずるいのよ。確かに前の聖杯戦争ではキリツグはセイバーを連れずに一人で戦っていたわ。けどそれは嘘なの。
A lie.
キリツグはお母様を日本に連れてきたし、セイバーだって意地でもまともに話さなかったらしいけど、ちゃんとマスターとして刺激していたんだから。けどその代償としてお母様は命を落とした。
First scene of Fate Zero. I will be the cause of your death.
キリツグは自分だけで戦って自分だけで勝ち残るつもりだった。でもそんなのうまくいくはずないでしょ。キリツグは結局自分を裏切れなかった。アイリスフィール、ユスティーツァを置き去りにして一人で生きていくことを選んだの。
I'm so happy she said her name. That's the first time I've ever heard Ilya say Irisville. Ilya's account of the events from 10 years ago is awfully fragmented, and I don't think I'm quite getting it all. I need to watch Fate Zero, but what I do understand is...
じゃあキリツグが冬季に来てからイリアは一人だったのか。
And Ilya's mother died here in this city.
そんなことはないわ。お母様はキリツグが出て行った後もずっと私と一緒にいてくれたもの。でも4度目の戦いでキリツグのために死んだ女もやっぱり私を産んでくれたお母様なんだよ。
Always with her.
それと一人だったのは私じゃなくてセイバーだったと思うわ。さっきも言ったけどキリツグは最後までセイバーと分かり合えなかったんだから。
Saber told me the same thing. Kiritsugu never really talked to her, and in the end, without allowing the Holy Grail to take form, he ordered her to destroy it with a command spell.
そうか。じゃあセイバーはキリツグとは別行動だったのか。
そういうことになるんじゃない？一緒に行動することぐらいあっただろうけど、ほとんどは別々だったって話よ。それも私がアイリスフィールの子供なんだって知ってセイバーが打ち明けてくれたんだけどね。セイバーったら初めはキリツグの娘じゃなくてアインズベルン製の汎用ホムンクルスだと思ってたみたいだけど、ほんと失礼な話よね。
The war of 10 years ago. Even though she remembers it all, Saber obstinately refuses to talk about it. So just to address, when Ilya says, even after Kiritsugu left, mother was always with me. But the one mother who died here, the one who came here to fight in the Fourth Holy Grail War was definitely the one who gave birth to her. I guess she means another homunculus made using... That was essentially the same mold they used to make Irisville. They just made another homunculus and that took care of her that looked like her mom, right? It was already in the past. Now that all the participants are gone, there's no reason to dig up the old bones. Because I'm thinking, because they even show a scene in Fate Zero, it was kind of shown in the kind of when they were showing all the wonky scenes with the Grail, but there was even a scene where Ilya wakes up from a nightmare, and Irisfield comes like to comfort her, and she's like, I had a bad dream. There were 7 lumps, and I turned into a cup, and then Irisfield's like comforting her, and it's like, I remember thinking back then, like, what's the timeline of that? Or if it's just like a scene that happened before, they left, or I guess that could make sense. Now that all the participants are gone, there's no reason to dig up the old bones. It's in the past. However, there are still those who bear the scars of those times here. A survivor of the war, and a girl who was left alone in the war of 10 years past. That the two would have the same father, the spiral of fate must still be turning as it always has. Roll credits.
もうそんな顔しないでシロ。昔を忘れることはできないけど引きずることもないでしょ。
I mean, yeah, you don't forget, but you move
私
forward.
たちは私たち。今は気ままにやりたいように生きていけばいいわ。
That's all you gotta do. There's only honesty in that smiling face. As though to cheer me up, Ilya turns to look straight at me.
ありがとう、イリア。そう言ってもらえるとすごく嬉しい。
But yeah, this is important for her to say, because this finally, I guess, gives closure to that for these scars they both hold on to. Their common father, basically. Yeah, this is a good
嬉しい
scene.
んだけど、なんだか矛盾しているような。ほら、さっきはまだ気が済んでないとかなんとか。
あれは別よ。キリツグのことはもう時効だけど、シローがシローであることに変わりはないでしょ。つまり、私がお兄ちゃんを追いかけ回すのは、もはや私のライフワークになっているのでした。
It never ends. Thank goodness, Ilya seems to say as she frolics about. Ugh, is this what it feels like to be overflowing with affection for a younger sibling?
とまあ、ちゃんと結論が出たところで、
I guess it was
つ
more
ま
of
ん
a
ない話は
ooh.
おしまいね。せっかく時間があるんだから、今は思いっきり遊びましょう。
Yay, playing with little big sister. She pulls my arm to urge me along. I can definitely agree with that.
ああ、日が暮れるまで遊びは。
Yay.
そうだな。いっそ森まで遠出するっていうのはどうだろう。
うん、そうしよう。それじゃあシローにはいろんなくるみを教えてあげるね。遠く離
There
れ
we
て
go.
もここはアインツベルンの森だもの。きっと数えきれないぐらいくるみの目が見つかるわ。
Ilya takes my hand in hers, and together we leave the garden. A search for walnuts that spans the divide of 10 years. A bond that a man formed with his young daughter long ago. The baton has now been passed to me. Oh, that's a cute way of looking at it. I don't think I'm gonna skip this. Well, I guess I'll skip the scene. But yeah, this choice here. Both are technically new, but yeah, we will stay the night. That was great, man. I love references to Fate Zero, even for Ilya to just say Irisfield. I mean, we've heard her say like a mother before and stuff, but yeah, I don't know, that was nice. Talking about how she would go counting trees with Kiritsugu or the winter buds, and how he was sneaky by knowing more than her. And now Shiro can do that with her, and they can move forward. Not forget that past, but move forward and play together now. That's Hollow Ataraxia. That's fucking great. Stay. Yeah, we'll skip. Now this is it. Wait, I don't remember 4 choices. I remember 3. I remember quietly, go to sleep cursing, then the ruins. Try my best. I don't remember that one. I'm not confident that I can do the Taiga thing. I keep forgetting how to. I need to look up how to do the replay thing. I just don't remember, dude. Wait, is D load? No, that's in Saya. That doesn't work here. It's S here. Damn it all. Let me see. I don't think there's a way to see like controls here. Beans. Well, could give it a try again. Why the hell haven't I looked this up? Hold on, I'm just gonna, let's see, how to... Save and loaded, hollow, ataraxia. Please. Oh, fuck. Wait. Whatever. I don't think I'll worry about it right now. It's fine. Let's... What is this? Try my best. We need to do all these choices anyway. Now that I'm alone in here, the first thing I'll do is check out the room. It's not all that bad being shut up in here this way, but the fact that Scylla seemed to enjoy it so much is another story. Yeah, sorry, I can't...
罠とかないよな。
No ceiling that will descend and crush me, or briars that will grow out of the floor, or walls that will close in on me, or water that will flood in. Right?
よし、セーフ。
After investigating the room and finding it free of any traps, either modern or antiquated, I feel safe for the time being.
そこまで鬼ではなかったか、セラ。よかった。疲れてるし、今日はもう。
I'll just fall asleep in here. Man is the kind of animal that, if he really puts his mind to it, can sleep just about anywhere.
シロ、ここにいるの？
いるよ。
I sit up from the floor at the arrival of a sudden visitor. In through the door comes Ilya. After a glance at my surroundings,
物置で何してるの？シロって土蔵とかこういうところじゃないと落ち着かない体質。
wow.
違う。ここが俺の寝室。
Looking what must be somewhat desperate, I hold in a yawn as I answer her. Oh, she's definitely shocked now.
下にたくさん客室あるのに、もしかしてシロ遠慮してここを選んだの？
いや、セラがエミヤ様の寝室はこちらですって有無を言わさず。
Uh-huh.
もうセラったらまたおかしな真似して。シロにこんな物置をあてがうなんて。
そうだな。でもベッドを用意してくれただけでも譲歩だと思う。
You must not, milady. A doghouse is more than appropriate for an unnerved dog that may bite you at any moment. Albeit lacking in taste as he is, I am sure he will voice no objections to it. Ha ha ha.
まったく私に恥をかかせて。シロ、こんなところにいることないわ。
Oh. Burning with righteous indignation, Ilya pulls me towards the door by the hands. But...
いけません、お嬢様。
Where the fuck did you come from? The dark maid appears without a sound, like from the shadows in the back of the room. What the hell? Can these maids just appear at will anywhere in the castle or something? And though her uniform is mostly white, it's certainly appropriate to call her dark.
セラ。
そもそも宇治素性の知れぬ下々の者にお嬢様のご向上はもったいなく、
Suspicious
本来は
breeding.
犬小屋に押し込めるべきところをあえてこの部屋を、それもわざわざ寝袋まで用意して差し上げたのです。
How benevolent. Suspicious. I know we don't know Shiro's parents, but suspicious breeding is just rude. God damn it. Oh boy, she just called Shiro a mutt. God damn. And she got him the sleeping bag. You ungrateful.
アインツベルンのもてなしとして十分だと判断しますが。
Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going.
セラ、下の客室すぐに用意なさい。
お嬢様、
こんなところにシロを寝かせておくわけにはいきません。彼は私の客です。
ですが大旦那様には部外の者をみだりにこの城に泊めることは禁じられて。
Not good. This is turning into a quarrel between Sella and Ilya.
ああ、二人とも。
After clearing my throat to draw their attention, I speak up.
いや、俺はこれでいいよ。
シロ？
屋根もあるし、窓もはまってるし、寝袋に穴も開いてないし、一晩の宿なら十分だ。森の廃墟で寝ることに比べれば大したことじゃない。
感服いたしました。エミヤ様は物を見る目が終わりになる。
Sella slowly nods. She seems almost sincere, the key word being almost.
そういうわけで今日はここで寝るよ。豪勢な夕食だったし、それを思えばこれぐらいどうってことない。
そう、シロ。
エミヤ様もご納得の様子で安堵いたしました。それではお嬢様、消灯の時間です。お部屋に戻りましょう。
あ、じゃあな、イリア。
うん。それじゃあまたね。
I noticed that neither of them said goodnight. Aww. Man. You've got to admit, as a bedroom, this place is severely lacking in creature comforts. But all I have to do for it is to stop bothering me is fall asleep. Poor Ilya, I know Shiro just did that to stop it being trouble for them, but god damn. That sleeping bag looking like a body bag is very appropriate. As we restart here. Wait, what? The creaking of a hinge reaches my ears, just as I was finally starting to fall asleep too. The moment I thought that, I realized someone else had come into the room.
お兄ちゃん、起きてる？
Oh god.
イリア。
Is she gonna try to sneak him into a room? Behind Celo's back, she came here alone this late at night?
ああ、起きてる。もしかしてさっきのことで。
Damn, she can't sleep with him like this in here.
そうよ。今ならセラもいないでしょ。
Ah.
さっきは気を使ってくれたけど、私、やっぱりこんなところにシロを寝かせるのは嫌。
I thought it was gonna end there. I'm like, well, that's sad.
イリア。
She came all this way alone through the dark of the castle night just for me. Refusing her after all that would be more impolite than anything.
俺もバカだな。初めっから好意に甘えればよかった。それで、俺はどこに行けばいいんだ？
すぐ近くだよ。私の部屋で一緒に寝よう、お兄ちゃん。
Ilya's room, huh? Sounds good to me. What did she say? Oh god. Jesus. I didn't even register what she said until Shiro was like usually Shiro is like late on the uptake. This time I was there with him. I was like, wait, what? Sleeping in a room and together at that? Oh god. You idiot, she's like your little sister. No wait, if that's the case, then what's the problem? I mean, Ilya may be small, but she's still a lady. There's definitely a problem with just jumping into bed with her there, though really this whole situation is nothing but one big problem. God.
どうしたの、シロ？目に落ち着きがないけど。
Nothing's wrong, yet an incredibly ominous feeling is clinging to me. I can't go, and yet I can't tell her that I won't.
シロは私の部屋が嫌なの？昔閉じ込めたりしたから。
I remember the bed in there, and hiding in there. Wait, did we? I don't know if I chose that choice. I think I did. It was either that or I just stayed in the chair, like a dummy, but, Anyway.
いや、それは関係ないんだけど。
We also got a bad ending in that room. Doll Shiro.
もし私の部屋に来てくれないなら、私もここで寝るんだから。
Oh wow. Flop. She flops onto the cheap air mattress. I've decided. I can't allow Ilya to sleep in a place like this.
そうだな。あれ、イリアの言葉に甘えさせてもらっていいか。
She's so happy.
やったー！今夜はずっと一緒だね、シロ。
Just don't make it weird, Ilya, and it's all good. She's in a good mood. If that's all it takes to make her happy, then this must have been the right choice, right? I like how Shiro's even like, we're of equal mind on this. I don't know, man. Hey, I haven't seen this in a long time. Not myself anyway. Only on the live stream. Shout out to Arukana. Arukana A. That prison cell, or I mean the temporary guest room, can't even be compared to the gorgeous bedroom I find myself in. Sleeping here with Ilya will be much more relaxing than spending the night alone in that room. Or so I thought, anyway.
シロ、あっち向いてて。
え？
この格好で眠るわけにいかないでしょ。ちょっと着替えるから。
It's already weird. Oh, that's right. It's different for her. Right, Shiro's used to just sleeping and just like, just whatever. I don't like that, Ilya.
どうしたんだよ、イリア。
もしかして、 私の着替え見たい？
Jesus Christ.
お兄ちゃんならいいよ。
God damn it. I should just end this here. I should just quit now. I should just quit and skip this. No, I'm kind of like Shiro, I guess, where I'm like, I don't have to like change. I don't know. I'm a little bit. Recently, I've been wanting to be more comfortable, but I remember most of my life, I would just go to sleep in like jeans and like a long sleeve. Like for some reason, I just didn't care. If I was just tired, I was tired. I just laid down, whatever. But anyway, that's enough of me trying to disassociate and away from this weirdness. Hey now, what the hell do you think you're saying? Ilya may not be quite old enough to feel it, but there should be some natural shyness between a boy and a girl.
はいはい。
It's funny, she's
そ
like,
ういうことで白をからかっても面白くはないわね。
which is funny, because
じゃ
like,
あ、あっち向いててね。
she's the only one in this VN who's actually 18. But it's still really fucking weird. Because it's Ilya. I do as she tells me. True, a part of me does regret the missed opportunity. With that, silence returns to envelop the room. I hear the rustling of clothes, and after that, I sense her slipping under the covers behind my back.
はい。いいよ、お兄ちゃん。
Aw, okay, that's sweet. There we go. That's the wholesomeness I wanted. Ilya and I lie in bed side by side. Even if we both stretch out our arms and legs, there's room to spare. What a bed, dude.
ねえ、もっとそっち行っていい？
いいぞ。というか、広すぎて寄り添わないと隙間風が入っちまう。俺のせいでイリアが風邪ひいたら、セラとリズに合わせる顔がないよ。
That CG is so sweet.
そうよね。じゃあ、本当に遠慮なしで。
Her body snuggles close to mine. Oh god, don't do that. Her laughter, though colored with a slight shyness, is happy. Okay, there you go. Coming here was the right thing to do. This bed is too big and cold for such a small girl to sleep in alone.
白の体温、ちょっと厚めだね。なんか湯たんぽみたい。
A hot water bottle.
また古い道具知ってるんだな、イリア。
I can't think of a more unflattering comparison for being warm. You're like a hot water bottle. What a way with words.
ええ、キリツグがね、あっちにいるときにお母様に話してたの。思ったよりここは寒い。湯たんぽが恋しいって。その気持ち、今ならちょっとだけ分かってあげてもいいかな。
That's funny. She referred to Kiritsugu as that. Huh. Ilya nestles closer, rubbing her cheek against my chest. The way she's holding on to me, I almost feel like a big teddy bear. Speaking of which, this room sure has a lot of them.
いつもはぬいぐるみを抱いて寝たりするのか？
ボニファーチウスやオットは？
Bonifacius and Otto.
時々ね。
Or Bonifacius and Otto. Okay. I see she's still thinking up some pretty unique names for them. The thought of Ilya dressed in her pajamas and cuddling up to a teddy bear is a lovely image, but also a very lonely one.
そうだ、初めて見るよね。私のパジャマ。どうかな？似合ってるかな？
I pat her suddenly inquisitive head. Head pats. Her hair is as smooth and fine as any silk. She smiles under my hand and snuggles up against it.
かわいいぞ。童話に出てくるお姫様みたいだ。
今までね、そう言ってくれる人って誰もいなかったから。
She's very adorable, very cute. Oh. Gentle warmth has begun to permeate Ilya's little body. She should be able to drift off into a peaceful sleep now.
お兄ちゃん、
なんだ？
子供の頃一緒に誰かと眠ったことってある？
Long ago, Kiritsugu had the tendency to take off on long journeys at a moment's notice, so he wasn't around much, and Fujina didn't stay over much back then, so I don't really have any memories like that.
イリアこそお母さんと一緒だったか？
It seemed like a normal response to her question. But as the words left my mouth, I felt her tighten her hold on my chest. Her body went rigid as though out of fear. I gently stroked her back to comfort her.
悪い。変なこと聞いた。俺も誰かと一緒に寝ることがなかったから緊張してる。
Happy Ilya noises. At last, the tension fades from Ilya's body. Her faint warmth and gentle sleepy breaths resume.
いつも一人っきりでベッドに入ってたから冷たかった。今はお兄ちゃんと一緒だからあったかくて気持ちいいから。
Oh. A yawn follows on the heels of her drowsy proclamation.
今はもう夢物語だけど。
This basically is.
これからずっとシロと一緒に眠れたのなら私は幸せだったのかな。
Oh. Half of what she's saying at this point must be sleep talk, but I know she means it. Through her drowsiness, Ilya speaks almost as if to someone who's no longer here.
そっか。けど、いつもは困るな。俺、寝相が悪いかもしれないし、その度にイリアを幻滅させちまいそうだ。知ってるわ。でも、そんなのいくらでも直してあげるから安心して。
I feel her wrap me tighter into her embrace. The warmth has permeated my body too, and I can feel my eyelids growing heavy. I feel like I'm hearing my own voice from somewhere far away, as though it belongs to another person.
シロは私が一緒じゃないと。
The words of the half-asleep Ilya tickle my ears. Her body is faintly warm and soft like a kitten's.
そろそろ寝ようか、イリア。
Yeah.
そうだね。シロの毎日はこれからまだまだ続いていくんだもの。それじゃあまた明日ね、お兄ちゃん。
Oh. You won't, but this is so bittersweet. Well, I guess she does have another day ahead of her, because the way, I don't know, the way they talked about it before was really sad about how time stops for like Shiro, and it stops for Bazet and Angara, but the world technically keeps going. That's a really sad thought. But this moment is nice, so. Sounding well satisfied, her voice fades to a murmur before gentle sleeping breaths replace it. Feeling her body temperature against me, my consciousness drifts from reality into a happy dream. The night of the fourth day wears on. I lie submerged in a happiness gentle enough to bring tears to my eyes. In the midst of the many ends now approaching, this slumber remains the only point of pure, unclouded bliss. Which is why it's a little sad. Because if it is this perfect, the loss when I next open my eyes will be the greatest yet, these many new beginnings. As we said. Well. Oh man, that sucks. They even tell you like it doesn't get sweeter than this, bro. Sorry. This is as blissful as it's ever gonna get before the restart. But yeah, bittersweet, man, bittersweet. Damn, dude. God damn. That was great, man. I was gonna say like, and here I thought Sakura and Waku Waku was gonna be the highlight of this part. It wasn't. It wasn't. I'm really glad I picked that choice. You know, as kind of weird as it is sometimes, because Ilya likes to tease Shiro, and it's like, oh god, please no. Just like what it ended up being, which I'm glad, because I was hoping it was just a really just wholesome, just, you know, Ilya knowing the loneliness she's been through. For Shiro as well, the difference being that Ilya like lost that, and Shiro, you know, never really ever had that, you know, as far as he remembers. From the point of being rescued in the fire, that, you know, that's where his memories begin for him. Yeah, it's very, rather just like, that's where time starts as far as us reflecting. Yeah, that's just where it, what it was there. Just these two siblings being that for each other, just this happy, blissful moments. And then they just tell you, like, it's all so sad because, yeah, when you open your eyes, it's gonna be over, and of the many ends to come, this one will be the most blissful. God damn it, dude. Fuck. That hits harder after I saw Spring's song recently. By the way, talking about this now. Actually, I'm not gonna talk about this yet. You're gonna mention this. You're gonna hear this. Never. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. When we get to it, I have something important to mention. I don't know if this is correct, but I have a really big hunch about something in this VN that I didn't before. That something else made me think about. So, look forward to that when we get back into main story stuff. Hint, hint. But yeah, no new Emmas. I got my ass kicked in Ilia's Castle last time. So I may leave it alone for now. Ah, fuck it, we can't just not do it. Alright, I'm gonna pick... Who do I pick? Who do I gosh darn pick? I'm gonna pick Shiro. No, god damn it. Rian and Saber.
来てセイバー。
はい、あなたの剣となりましょう。よくぞ集いし、誰にも引きは取りません。苦手だけど。はは。
Saber jump.
セイバージャンプ。
Jump. Su Caliber. Alright, we know where not to jump now. Gaston jump? Another one? Jesus, we're getting so unlucky. Fight, 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 fight. Araratatata. Oh Jesus, I almost didn't click enough. Hey, Avalon to block, love it. I haven't used Saber since the first time, I think. Very first time we did this. God, how are you at the start still? You keep hitting this one? I guess they haven't hit a technically a checkpoint. Saber's Rice Bowl obtained. Take that, Kasta. Oh.
ライダーの目の瞳孔部分は三角になっている。
Thank you, Joji, for reading this question. Has he always been reading them? Have I just now noticed that? That'd be really weird if I just now noticed that. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. Oh god. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I jumped too early. It begins. God damn it. Alright, enjoy this for the next 10 fucking minutes. Oh god. Jump with everyone else. Or rather, jump with the second person, or the third. Yeah, not yet, not yet, not yet. Caster was smart to jump off. That's what I kinda tried to do, but I couldn't. I didn't commit enough. Did it too late. Oh god. Wow. You saw how far Lancer made that jump? What the hell? Keep that in mind. Saber jump. Oh god. I can make it. Oh god, yes. Saber jump. Alright, no rocket, no rocket. Oh yeah. Alright, come on. That's so cute, Saber. Oh my god, that's adorable. Her climbing noise is her shouting Excalibur. That's so amazing. Right, so yeah, they have random characters read these questions, so that was Taiga. Okay, I was like, there's no way it's been Joji this whole time. These guys eat way too much, don't you think? This is a trick question. Taiga's asking it, so I'm even more confused on what this could be. If I say, obviously they do, but that might be not what they want. Alright, there you go. Yay. Here we go. Also, shout out to that stage only taking me 2 tries. Unheard of. I take all the items so they don't get to use them. Poor Archer. Dude, they're all just... Oh god. You gotta be fast. Speed up! Yeah, buddy. Avalon blocks all. Beef 2000, that's a new one. There we go. Oh god, fake chest. Okay, I kind of want to try and fight, I think because I want them to drop items, right? Oh god. Yeah, I don't really care about getting first, but not at this point anyway. Fight, fight, fight. Fight, fight, fight. Fight me. Can I kill you? Nasagashinda? No? Oh wow, Archer was fighting. Oh, he's done for. Well, I might die soon if I don't be careful. Golden earrings obtained. Oh, I'll take that. Hell yeah. Ba-ba-da.
白のバイト先の店名にもなっているコペンハーゲンはデンマークの首都である。
It's absolutely Joji. I don't know this. I do know that there is like a place called that. Okay, I won't Google it. I won't Google it. I was about to Google on my phone, but let me not. Darn my American education. I don't know. It doesn't sound right. Is Denmark Germanic? I don't fucking know. No? Frick. Rip. How embarrassing. Oh wow, speedrun. Alright, let's see what's in this chest though. That's all I'll do for now. May uniform again. Masaka. Speed up. No Toho. Kill them, Berserker. That's also a thing we learned in the last part, that the Berserker is from another dimension. That they drive Ilya actually in a Mercedes-Benz. Someone die! Great. Mansa! Die! Damn it. Baka baka. Yay. How the balls have I not learned how to do save and load yet?
もうおしまいよ。こうなったらみんな道連れよ。
Awful every time. Okay, click, click, click. Click saber. Click saber. There we go. Hey, look at her go. Zoom in. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Saber. Click saber. Saber, click. Yay. Right? Right. There we go. Wow. Wait, who didn't make it? Someone didn't make it. Oh, did we all? I think we all did. Unless I'm forgetting someone. In which case, well, doesn't look like it though. Heck yeah. Blip, blip, blip. Oh, just Ilya, because they lost. Oh, hell yeah.
1位でした。
I say just Ilya after that last scene we saw after playing. Oh, we just lost Ilya. Wow, well there you go. Great part, man. I love the Ilya scene, man. I didn't expect that decision to end up in the highlight, but it honestly was, man. Especially on top of the courtyard scene. I think that really drove it home as well. That was really sweet and really nice, man. Yeah, but I think it's all there is to say about it. Love the references, love that this VN just continues to add so much to every character all the time. So many details and just minute things we're learning about them. Ryder and Mitsuzuri is a pretty scary thing, as I've just learned, but you know, I'm sure that's not the end of that. So, you know, we'll see. But yeah, I think that's all there is to say about this one. Feel free to let me know anything if you like, any thoughts. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part. Peace.